So guys, we're live, guys. We're live, my people. We're live, guys. We're live. Like the vid, subscribe, like the vid, subscribe, like the vid, subscribe. Smash the like button, guys. Smash that like button, smash that like button. Guys, it is official. Raheem Sterling has joined Chelsea Football Club. Finally. We've officially heard the here we go from Fabrizio. So guys, it is official. Fabrizio Romano have said the here we go. What we have been waiting for, we finally get it. Raheem Sterling has joined Chelsea Football Club. It is official. Here we go, guys. Smash that like button, guys. We are heading to 3,000 subscribers, guys. I know you guys can do it, guys. Smash that like button. Like that vid, guys. Like the vid. Get that like. Guys, tonight we are celebrating Raheem Sterling. So let's make sure we get the like to 50, guys. 50, if not possible, 100, guys. Let's make sure we get the likes up, guys. Like that damn vid. Smash that like button, guys. Smash the like button, guys. Smash the like button. Smash the like button. It's official, guys. Raheem Sterling is here, guys. Like the vid. Like the vid. Like the vid. Subscribe, guys. Like that vid. Subscribe. Smash the like button, guys. Subscribe. Guys, let's go. So, guys, my people, it's official, guys. Official, guys. Official. Raheem Sterling has joined Chelsea Football Club. It's official, guys. The David Oyston himself, the tier one reporter, so it's official. It's joining Manchester City, and also Fabricia's tweet. Let me bring up Fabricia's tweet about Raheem Sterling, guys. So we talk about Raheem Sterling, how it does help the team in terms of everything. For me, I'm happy because he's proven in the Premier League, and uh, his numbers doesn't lie. Sterling number doesn't lie. So it makes me real happy. It makes me really happy. So finally we are getting. Finally we eventually sign a player. So guys, here's Fabrizio tweet on Raheem Sterling, guys. It is official. Here we go. Is here, guys. It is here. Finally, he's here, guys. He's here. Guys, here we go, guys. So hold on, guys. Hold on. So guys, guys. Here's it, guys. Raheem the dream is here. Like finally he's here. Finally. After guys, after so many years, so many weeks, like in terms of when are we gonna announce it? When is it gonna be official? Guys, finally it is official. Raheem Sterling is here finally. So he's here. Like my blue eyes always say, rah! So vote for your feet, yes. Like Blaise always say, rah. So I'm happy, guys. Ra is here, guys. Ra is here. Ra is here, guys. Right. Officially is official. I'm happy, guys. I'm very happy. Very happy and pleased, guys. He's here. He's officially here, guys. He's officially here. So, guys, I'm very happy. Very happy. Guys, what's your thinking, guys? I'm very happy, guys. It's officially here. Raheem Sterling is here, guys. He's here. He's here. Finally. So, guys, Raheem Sterling is here, guys. So finally, because the problem is people have been doubting the sales the deal for a long time that does it really worth it. But David Austin say it's like 47.5 without add-ons. So for me, that for me that's a good deal for me. That's a good deal. 27 years of age, Premier League proven. So guys, that's a good deal for me. For a player, for a proven player like him, that's a good deal for me. I'm very, very happy with getting a prolific creator and a prolific goal scorer like Raheem Sterling. Yeah, people may have their ups and downs. Do we trust him? Do we not trust him? Ups and downs and everything, which happens in football, guys. But you cannot negate what this man has done in football. This man has done a lot in football in terms of his creating, in terms of his goal scoring. He's done a lot. He's done a lot for Manchester City, and I think he was also among the record-breaking 100 points in Premier League under Pep Guardiola. So you have to give him his credit, whether we like it or not. We have to give him his credit. So for me, I think it will surely do well. I have no doubt in Raheem Sterling doing well. I have no doubt. So once we fix the attack, we go to the defense and fix the defense, possibly fix the midfield. Then we can work on getting a replacement for the left back and the right back for me. It's very, very pivotal and important to do, guys. It's very important and pivotal, guys. So I understand people are kind of very worried about Todd Bowley not doing this, but I think Todd is following what Thomas Tuchel wants in terms of what he wants for his attack. He wants Raheem Sterling on the left, he wants Rafinha on the right. So if both of them can work for his system, I don't see what is going on in terms of not getting there. So people may a little bit like too much on Raheem, but it is what it is. We have to respect Thomas Tuchel. We have to respect Thomas Tuchel himself in terms of okay, this is what I want, give him what because I've been saying it. You have to back the manager on a consistent level, and I think that is what Todd is doing in terms of backing the manager, making sure he's getting the backing he deserves. So for me, him getting the backing he deserves for me is key because if you wanna like people say we need to break the jinx in terms of okay, let's follow the lead of Manchester City. If you want to go with the lead of Manchester City, you have to be consistent. So if you are consistent enough for me, regardless of it, we'll surely close the gap. If not one season, I'm sure 2 or 3 seasons. And this man coming in now is a bunch of talent, a bunch of experience. Who kind of, oh, here it is, creating chances from where people kind of think, oh, there's no chances, he can create those chances. And I'm happy getting him to the club. I'm happy. But it's proven, Premier League proven, and I believe it deserves more. Man City fans might calling him, I don't think he's a snake. He just wants to stay closer to his family in London. And for me, it's a well deserved for me. Raheem Sterling, welcome to Chelsea Football Club. I'm going to support his massive support. That is what the manager wants. I'm giving Thomas Tuchel 100% support. Surely. So, Eric, how you doing, brother?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to switch the audio. I don't think the audio is the best, but look, I am very, very, very happy. Sterling is a quality player. Um, I'm a little bit biased towards Sterling because I like him a lot and I appreciate him a lot. A lot of people don't, you know, for some reason, they don't rate this guy. Yes, I know he misses chances, but it's more of a big deal. People make more of it than they need to make of it, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, I'm very excited about this move, and I'm just looking forward to him playing for Chelsea. I think
Yeah.
people might understand why he's such a good player. I'm gonna back him all the way. This is somebody who um, can improve us a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna say any major statement. He's not Hazard. He's nowhere near that level, but he's gonna be the best thing we've had since Hazard left.
Yeah.
So let's see what he can do.
Are you worried because Tuchel said he wants to play him on the left wing? Because if you look at Manchester City, they play him on the right wing. So Tuchel said he wants to play him on the right. Maybe that's the reason we are kind of going all out for Rafinha to play on the right. So do you think him playing on the left wing will actually work, or do you just think Tuchel just need to play him on the right? Because I think what Tuchel wants to do is he wants his wingers or his staff to be direct 1v1 in terms of beating opposition 1v1 and creating havoc for opposition. So what do you think?
I think he can play on the left, he can play on the right, but for
Mhm.
me, I prefer him on the left. I think that is his
Okay.
best position. I think that's the better position for him. So personally, I'm happy that Tuchel wants to play him on the left, and I think he even wants to play on the left himself. If you ask him, I think he would say he prefers to be on the left. So for me, that's where he wants to play. So it makes a lot of sense to play him there, and I'm happy that Tuchel wants to play with wingers. Last season we didn't play with wingers. The,
Yeah.
the players who were supposed to be wingers were, you know, number tens. They
Yeah.
were, a little bit more central. The wing backs were the wingers, and then when we lose our wing backs, all of a sudden we can't play the way we used to play. So
Mhm.
it's very important that we play with wingers, and it's very important for what Tuchel wants to do. So I'm very excited. Honestly, I am very, very excited about this. Um, I can't wait, man. I can't wait for the I can't wait for the season to start. Honestly, this is the transfer window has officially opened. This is the start.
Yeah, it is a start because Man City fans are like some are in the middle, some are like 60, 70 people are like we wish him best of luck, and 40 people are like he's a snake because the kind of way he wanted to live. And people say, is he a legend? He's not a legend. People say he's a legend, he's not a legend. That he misses chances under the best manager in world football, Pep Guardiola. How are we going to exempt him if you do that in Manchester City in Chelsea under Tuchel? And I think people like, yes, he will miss chances, but if he's part of the team that's kind of doing well and is creating those chances, we will exempt him because we know we have brothers in our team where everybody is not perfect. It will make mistake one way or the other. It's just for the fans to just back him up and keep the support to him. Timo Werner does worse than that, but look at how much love they give for Timo Werner. So are you worried in terms of what Chelsea fans are gonna do in terms of abusing him and kind of not give him the support he deserves?
I'm not worried because I know that he's going to perform. I know he's going to give us what we need. We're not signing him to score 20 goals for us. I don't think that's why he's being. That's not why Tuchel wants him. To be honest, not in my opinion. So he's going to help us creatively. He's going to create chances for us with his speed, with his movements. He's going to be direct. He won't run away from the goal like some other players do. So for me, it makes a lot of sense. We're going to
benefit a lot. We're
Yeah.
going to benefit a lot from this guy. So for me, I'm happy. I'm very excited. I want him to show people why he's a quality player and prove all the doubters wrong. I think the
Mhm.
Chelsea fans will back him. I think most Chelsea fans are happy with the move. They
Yeah.
they want to see what he can do, and I think they believe that he has the quality. We saw what he's done
Yeah.
for Man City. So for me, I'm not worried about what Chelsea fans might think. They might, you know, maybe they'll abuse him or they'll call him names. I'm not
Mhm.
concerned at all. I'm really not. Maybe the haters will do that if he doesn't do exactly what they want. Maybe if he doesn't, do anything crazy. Some people might have expectations that are too high, and then if he doesn't achieve those expectations, then they'll try and criticize him. But I'm not interested in this kind of fans who,
Mhm.
they have unrealistic expectations, and when he doesn't achieve them, then they think that he's bad or he's not good enough. Those
Yeah.
fans do not. I'm not interested in what they think. But in terms of for the most part, I think the fans they'll give him the chance to show what he can do. And I think
Mhm.
most of us we understand how good he is, and we understand what he can do for us.
Yeah. Because if you look at Premier League take-ons in the era of Premier League, in take-ons, I'm saying it according to is it Squaker, right? According to Squaker, Hazard is the only player in EPL that has more take-on, 457, while Raheem Sterling is third, is 270 something in terms of take-on in Premier League 1v1. Is that good of a player? Is that good? Because if he knows how to take on players, so is that good of a player? Is that good? Is that good of a player? So in terms of general take-ons, I think is overall there. So for me, I'm happy and I'm kind of very happy because now we see player that can take opposition 1v1 because we've been missing that uh, player for a very long time where we have like player that Mount who plays on the as a midfielder who plays on the wing, which I don't like because I don't think he deserves to play on the wing. It's more of a midfielder. So when we play him on the wing, I'm always getting angry because he can't take on players. So we need players that can take on players opposition 1v1. That's for me. That's the key. That's very key because if I play that can take on the position 1v1, it helps a lot. And I'm happy we have Raheem selling in the board where now he can take on players 1v1. We can easily transition in a lot. If you want to transition, we can easily transition a lot in terms of okay. Now we can play more like a fluid football where the fans, the staff, the body will be excited to see. Okay, we can't wait for this team to play. And just too good of a team that the flow football is there. We're enjoying the way they play football. So, do you think Tuchel might be able to switch formation based on the player he get into the season, or you think it's gonna stick to a back three? Because the Athletic said he wants to play for a back four. They're saying he might play between a 4-2-2 formation where he play in PSG or a 4-2-3-1 or a 4-3-3. So how do you, if Tuchel get like let's say Sterling in or Rafinha in and you get a midfielder and we fix the attack and the defense in terms of getting a replacement for a left back and also a right back, it fixed everything that needed to be fixed. Do you see Tuchel playing a back four or you see him sticking to a back three?
I think he's open to playing the back four. I don't think he has any problem with that.
So you think he will be able to play a back four, right? Okay. Hey, are you there? Are you there? Oh, okay. I think it's muted. Let me come to King. King Black, how you doing, brother?
Abdullah.
How you
Ra.
doing? Finally.
We have Ra.
Finally.
Thank God to at least within
Finally.
the
So
last
how happy are you finally after
uh,
so many weeks finally?
Can you hear me?
Can you hear you? Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm happy, but I need to see more signs right now. I
Yeah.
believe others will come as well. So it's a good start.
Yeah, I believe too. So in terms because if you look at the way Sterling plays now, we don't have players that can take on opposition. And this man here fit in that bill because he knows how to take on opposition one on one, in which we've been missing. The last player that I've done that in Chelsea is Eden Hazard. So Hazard is the only player that can take on players. So him coming in now for me excites me a lot because now we have players that can take on opposition 1v1
Oh
and
my,
can easily beat his player, unlike players that
Abdullahi. Oh my
yep.
goodness. Do you know what I just thought about? I was thinking about this before. Somebody mentioned it. I don't know what I was listening to. Somebody mentioned it. Imagine the combination on that left side now with Chilwell and
Sterling.
Sterling. Honestly, it opens things up, man. It creates so many. When you have two players who can dribble, you have
Yeah.
speed, you have intelligence in the box. You know what to do. You don't just like you don't have your head down all the time when
Yeah.
you're running. You can look at the pitch. You can understand what's happening, and you can make the right decisions. You have You're tactically astute. You know what to do. It helps a lot. It's a big. Honestly, it's huge. It's
Yeah.
huge because you know the wing back or the full back will not have to do everything himself. You can overlap, you can underlap. Honestly, it will help a lot. It's going to help us a lot.
I agree.
Yes,
I
you're
agree.
right.
I agree.
I'm
So
just
King
hoping
Black,
we get
you
the,
agree?
the right hand. I'm just hoping we get the right hand side sorted as well because Rhys James needs a baller around that. We can't have Rhys
I
James
think that's
as the
why I think that's
only.
why Chelsea is not giving up on what's called
We can't.
Rafinha.
I've said it before. We can't give up on Rafinha. Even I don't even want us to give up on Delete. Honestly, these players, it's now or never. If you don't get them now, there is no way you produce another Rafinha next season. There's no
But
way.
people are worried
These
because
players,
of his People are worried because of his ambition. He wants to play for Barcelona, so people are a little bit
Arjen
worried.
Robben's ambition was not to play in Chelsea now. Arjen Robben's ambition was not to play here. All this Deco and all, their ambition was never to play from Chelsea at all. Just bring these ballers. Just let them come and give us game. We need to use them. Players are like commodities for these clubs at the end of the day. So these players see the clubs as as a business opportunity as well. As long as they put in work, routine, everything, eating well, they are training well, and they are giving their best performances. It's not. I don't care about their emotions now. It has nothing to do with me. And there he's going to be loved here regardless. If Rafinha signs today, all the fans will forget about this. You start seeing them changing their AVI to Rafinha. That's how it is. So
How
if
excited are
we
you with
say we want
Raheem
to play man,
Sterling?
yeah. Yeah, I'm only concerned about his wages, and the length of his contract. Like it's
5 years plus
ridiculous.
one.
Like
That's 6 years.
it doesn't make any sense. But well, if that means we're going to be trusting the older guys, maybe that's why Ian Martin and Cole with maybe they don't have future in the club. Because I don't know why we're giving 5 years one. Like I don't know. That's extra 28 million pounds on the book. It should have just been 4 years. Just 4 years, you'll still be good money. Or with option to extend with one. And so but if that's what the route we're going to go, then I see Jorginho staying as well. And I don't see many young players getting opportunities at the club because Marina would never do such. He would never give 5 years to a 27-year-old,
Yeah.
let alone add +1. That's 6 years, and it's 320 every week.
Yeah.
So that's my only concern. But
No, but
if
hold
he
on.
can
But why?
produce high quality,
But why are you? You don't need to be. Why are you concerned? It's not. It's not your money, right? Before the people were saying this guy doesn't want to spend. He's American. He's not willing to spend the money. So he's willing to put that kind of money on the table.
yeah, I know it's not my money, but like at the same time, we are concerned about the budget and everything year in year out, and we've seen what handling the players a very big wage like that comes with very big expectations. So he might not, fire for maybe the next 2 seasons or 3 seasons, and it will be impossible for us to offload because nobody will want to pick up on these wages, and he has 3-4 years more to stay at the club. So like, you get what I'm saying? That's my own part. But apart from that, it's not my business. Anything they like, they can spend. But what happens if he gives us a wonderful first season and then he starts tailing off because he's closing to 30 and he cannot, it's indisposable. His wages are very high and no club wants him, and nobody can afford him. And he has like 2 more years on his contract. What happens then? That's the only part I'm thinking about. Aside that, I'm good. As a matter of fact, I want all these. I believe Rafinha can be put on 200 as well. Like just put him on reasonable wages, but think about the future. Give him 4 years max with the option to extend with one. If you're going to upload after 3 years, it still makes sense. Not like Kepa can contract. That's why we still have Kepa in the club right now. Like I don't want long years for 27-year-old. I believe it just doesn't make sense. But as long as it pays, if it pays off, then
I mean,
deal, no problem.
yeah. I think the thing as well with Sterling is that everybody is different. Not every player ages the same way. Some players they are 30, is another player's 35. So I think Sterling, he doesn't get injured. He's always in shape. Um, he looks after himself very well. You wouldn't even think he's 27.
Yeah.
The
He is
way he
27.
looks, but he is, right. And for me, Sterling can play for the next 5 years at the highest level, 100%. And then you think about it and think about the wages. So why would he take less from us than he did at the previous. He was getting like 300
Yeah, it's Manchester City. Yeah.
from City. So why would he then reduce that? He has to be higher, so or the same. So that's why we had to go with that amount. It doesn't make sense.
I have no problem with the wages. I believe he deserves it. I'm just concerned with the years, because as far as I'm concerned, as soon as the clock's 30, he's never going to be as quick as he was at 25. It's not possible. I don't think it's physically possible to remain that quick as he was at 25 years. I think he was even quicker than last season or something like that. Like, I don't believe he has retained the same speed as he was when he burst to the scene. But anyway, as long as he's producing goals, and he might actually end up being a striker or like a false nine in the nearest future and bang goals. No one knows, but still a good deal for us as long as he produces and we can get other businesses done. And it's not like we're going to supply passes to Sterling. I think we need a midfielder as well, just to be able to switch off formations, and I think be flexible as well is very, very important. That's how Thomas Tuchel likes to play. That's my opinion on that. But anyway, it's good
Fair
business.
enough.
Good business.
For me, that's a very good business. Very, very good business. I agree. Because when I look at the way Raheem Sterling play, we don't have a player like him after Tinazad who can say, okay, let's rely on this guy to help us out in terms of unlocking blow, because we have difficulties in unlocking low blocks, and player to take competition on. You don't have it in Chelsea. Mount is playing on the wing, in which I don't think is his preferred position. So, like, most of the players are just playing on a different position where I don't feel good about. I think I'm starting coming in because he's an English player and he's very talented too. So he'll be able to, with his experience and his trophy winning in Manchester City, he can bring that to the team and kind of help the young guy that is kind of who hasn't won the trophy yet, and trying to kind of emulate players like him also in terms of the club too. So I can understand why Chelsea bring him because of the experience and Premier League proving. And Man City fans may be angry because why is he leaving Man City to a Chelsea? Guys, he has a family in London. And according to people I spoke to, they said his family lives at Wembley Stadium. So if his family is living at Wembley Stadium, he wants to get closer to his family. So I can't blame him if he wants to live closer to his family. He has to. Because he believes, okay, if I live closer to my family, I'll be fine, I'll be happy, things will be okay for us. So I cannot blame him if he wants to live closer to his family. But you have to respect him because he's a baller. You can't negate just what he has done because just because of this, just because of that, you want to negate it. No, you cannot negate what he has done. It's a fantastic, fantastic signing for me. I'm very impressed. And I won't lie, guys, I'm very, very impressed with the way he's been playing. I'm very impressed because at least we finally have a player who can beat opposition. For me, that's very key. That is key for me. That's key. That's key. Because we miss those kind of players in our team who can beat players. We don't have it. So it's key to have that players who can beat opposition a lot. And it's important for me to have that player. It makes me real, real happy. Real, very, very, very happy. I'm impressed and I'm happy that finally we bought a player in Raheem Sterling who everybody can trust, and even the fans can trust too. As a Chelsea fan, this is crazy. I mean, he played for Liverpool City and now Chelsea before the age of 30.
Good CV.
Very good CV. That's not bad. That's not the bad CV though. That's not the bad CV. That's not the bad.
I give kudos to Sterling that, like, he's been playing at a high level for like since a young age, as in, and he already have like 4 children before he clocks 20 years of honestly, like, and he's still physically very fit and doing his thing, playing at a high level.
Black, stop. Respect my black brother. Stop. Respect my black brother.
The guy that's right.
Respect my black brother. Stop.
And he's going to play 3 more years before he clocks it. This guy is trying. Honestly, Like we see guys that started with him. I'm not sure they're too relevant in the game anymore. Like I believe when he was at Liverpool, I think Wisher could actually still be at Arsenal or something like that. Like it's been a long time, and actually looks like the guy is still on fire, still playing like a kid. Yeah, I give kudos to him anyway. He's been taking care of himself. His physical, you know, ability, what he has done, what he could still give to a team. I respect him more. Even for England team right now, he plays more like a leader. When you just take a Kane away from there, you don't have anyone to rely on anymore in the attack. You can't rely on Sancho or Rashford or anything. He looks like the best player actually in England team right now, and it's crazy.
I'm happy. So, Eric, how do you see Tuchel lining up if you get a player? Because they are, I chose the Athletic a lot because for me, they are very, very reliable. And in terms of reports, they are tier one for me. So, the Athletic said if Tuchel get maybe Rafinha, Sterling in, a DM, a central back, which is the priority for me, and they fix the left back and the right back for me. So Tuchel might actually play a back for in which he wanted to because it didn't have the tools when he first kind of joined Chelsea, and right now he didn't really have that tools to play that back. I think him getting a dynamic winger one on one can beat opposition might actually change his mind and play a back for. Do you see that happening?
Yes. I mean, the more I think about it, the more I feel as if that is what's going to happen. Because I think to myself, you look at that left side, Tuchel wants Ake, right? And Ake can play as a centre back and he can play as a left back.
Yeah.
So if we get Ake in a back four, we don't need to worry about a number two. Ake can be a left back in place of Chilwell in a
Yeah.
back four. Yeah. And if we get the leaks, honestly, if we get the leaks, I think we're going to play back four because obviously the leaks can play a back three. He's been doing that with Juventus, but Tuchel apparently rates him very highly. And if we get the leaks, I'm almost 100% sure we're going to start playing a back four. I think that is almost a guarantee. So the leaks will be playing on one side, Thiago Silva on the other side, maybe the leaks and Ake some games, you know, and then Ake can do a rotational role as a left back, and then Chalobah can come in there as well. And then on the right, maybe we just need one more signing, or we can just, continue with Aspi as a right back. I don't know.
Aspi wants to go. He wants to go. There's an agreement already. He wants to go to Barcelona.
Yeah, but Barcelona, just because he wants to go doesn't mean he'll leave. Barcelona they are very annoying actually
It
at the
looked like they
moment.
need to go to Bayern because Bayern are willing to play what Bayern Munich want. What
Yeah,
Bayern
he might go to Bayern. I don't want the leaked, but if Tuchel wants him, fine, right? But I don't believe that he's going to Bayern 100%. Maybe he will, but let's just keep watching. I'm not really believing some of these things I'm saying about him going to Bayern. So let's just keep watching. Let's see what happens. But for me, I think the more I think about it, the more I feel as if we might be able to play back four. But we need a lot more signings. If the target was 6 signings, then there's still a long way to go, right? So there's a lot more to be done. 5 more signings, at least 4 more. Two center
yeah.
backs is included with that. So let's see what happens, man. If we sign like two center backs, let's see what the profile of these players are, and then we have a better idea of what formation we should be playing most of the time.
Yeah. I agree. King Black, do you see Tuchel playing a back four or team sticking to a three? Because people are afraid that no DM. So how does that work? And I think Ampadu or Guillermo can also play that DM position if you want them to play it. It's all about understanding what they have to do as a DM. Because Ampadu is more good, is very, very good in playing a central defensive midfielder. He did that for Venezia when he went to Italy, and he's doing the same thing for Wales. So he play more as a DM in Wales national team. So it's not a bad job for him to do. And when you Billy Gilmore can also play that position too. It's not a bad position where Bill can play because Bill understands the way Tuchel wants to play. So I think even if we play Bill, I think we are more dynamic when we play Billy Gilmore more than when we play Jorginho.
If you, Abdullah, if you feel you think Thomas Tuchel we play Billy Gilmore as a lone GM for Chelsea Football
He's
Club.
done it before. Tuchel has done it before. He has done it before. He's done it before in Premier League.
I
He's done it
know,
before.
but he had to loan him and all. Like if he trusts him enough, he wouldn't loan him. Just the same thing I say about
He didn't
Emerson
love
and
him. Sorry to interrupt you. Gilmore wanted to go. Tuchel didn't send him out on loan.
okay, let's watch and see. But as far as I'm concerned, looking at Thomas Tuchel, he needs someone he can trust. Can he actually trust Billy Gilmore for a run of games playing at that position like the way he can trust Ante? No, I'm not sure. So, but as far as I'm concerned, I believe he wants to play hybrid of formations, and that's why he's bringing this profile of players, and it's going to be a hybrid of a 3-4-3 that becomes a 4-2-2 that becomes 4-1-4-1 in and around games. Just finding different ways to break the team down. If we find it easy to play through the defense of the opposition, we just keep playing the formation. If we find it difficult, we switch. So, and knowing that we have 5 substitutions, it's just the perfect time to really
That's the key too because we have had a position where the manager could just, if this doesn't go well the way you want him to go, he can just decide to play like immediately 3 substitution, then change it up in before 90 minutes. So I think the manager has a variety of things to do with the formation, and also it depends on squad depth because the World Cup is here, so players might get injured, and I think the team that has the best squad depth will go find in the Premier League for me. If you have the best squad depth, you will go find the APL for me. Though. It's very, very important. It is important
no, if
because of the
playing
World Cup.
alone,
Because the World Cup is played. The World Cup is played in November, December. There are gonna be a lot of matches that player need a rotation, player need a rest.
yes, that's what I'm saying. And now we are losing Ziyech is on his way. Lukaku is on his way, and Timo doesn't look like he can actually hold the fort for Chelsea anymore. So like -3, and Pulisic doesn't look like he's going to be able to like. We need to bring in as attackers. We need to fire. Actually, go to the World Cup.
Yeah, I think that's the reason Chelsea doesn't want to pull out on them on Rafinha yet. Maybe that's the reason that's
We
taking
can. I
them.
said it before. Yeah, I said it before. We cannot pull out on that guy. Let Barcelona come in and put 50 million on people. Fine. Or let the guy say, I would rather stay at Leeds United and I would accept defeat at that point. But let's just say we back out like that. No, it doesn't make any sense. We need the player. I'm not sure Barcelona needs the player, and Leeds United don't need the player. So at the end of the day, it's all about conviction. And, selling the project. See all the time. And how more can you sell the project if you back out of a deal like that? Just keep our offers open there, letting him know that we are playing Champions League and this is the best league in the world that he can actually play. You can't go to Madrid at the end of the day. You might actually get lost. And, back in the days, you play in Barcelona, you don't win Ballon d'Or. Right now, if you're not Lionel Messi, I'm not sure anyone is winning any Ballon d'Or except Benzema right now. I'm not sure. So, as far as I'm concerned, it's going to be a hybrid of formation. But I think predominantly, I think he would prefer a 4-2-2-2. I think he would prefer that formation. It's like that's the easiest way to switch from a 3 to a 4. From the 4-2-2-2. It might actually be easy to become 3 at back from a 4. 4 when you are offensively and 3 defensive, something like that. Could actually be his, I don't know yet, but it actually be his way. So I think it depends on how many players he brings in. We have to, at least 2 defenders needs to come in, and I think midfielder needs to come in as well. Like I'm not sure. I can't trust Ampadu for Chelsea Football Club at the time. Maybe by January, maybe would have given us enough, given coach enough, conviction. He must have convinced the coach enough, like, yes, I'm ready for this. But I'm not sure. Look at Loftus Cheek. Nobody. I'm not sure anyone wants him. So it still remains with us. As far as we still have that guy, we still have Barkley. He's not gone yet. We can't just sign another player now in the midfield. We have to still keep playing these guys. We have Ampadu and it's not like these guys have a lot of us from Barcelona or Real Madrid. So as far as I'm concerned, they have to make you what I believe we just keep playing the 3-4-3 and become the 4-3-3 if we have the right defenders. For now, I don't think we can think much into it and start playing every game in, game out like that. I don't think we're ready yet. I don't think so.
So let me come to NK.
I wouldn't.
Eric, on this, Eric, let's say we got a players we want, like every position is being fixed. Where do you see us finishing? Third, second,
Look,
fourth?
either way, no matter what we do, I think we'll get top 4. To be honest, I don't think we'll win the title, but hopefully we can win a trophy. I want a domestic trophy. FA Cup, League Cup. I want something. The target is to win at least one trophy every season.
Yeah.
And I think we can do it.
Are you going to be surprised if we win the UCL? Would that surprise you?
Yeah. 100%.
It will surprise you?
Yeah.
Wow.
It will surprise me because this team is not... I don't think we're ready to compete every season like we used to. So I think there's still a lot of work to be done. Even when we won it last year, in my mind, I was thinking, this is a miracle. I don't know how we did it, but it happened. So for me, we were not supposed to, in air quotes, we weren't supposed to win it because if you look at the way we were playing before, Lampard got sacked and the way the team looked, nobody would have thought that we were going to do anything like that. I know people would have suggested it, people would have hinted it, oh, we have quality players, but realistically, most people didn't expect anything like that. So I think we have a long way to go to be, from being a team that every season we expect to go far in the competition, win it or come close. So, but for me, I'm not really looking at the Champions League right now. I'm looking at the Premier League.
And NK, Eric, we have to be consistent a lot because I made this mention that is one under woman that we love to do sack and go. There's a limit for that that has to stop. There has to be consistency on the manager hand and also the player recruitment has to come in also in terms of getting player what the manager wants and building upon building. Then we can get to that level of Manchester City and Liverpool for me.
Yeah, so for me, I'm not trying to copy anybody. I'm not trying to copy any team.
Just to close that gap. That's what I want.
To close that gap. 100%. We have to, even though we're not trying to copy anybody, we need to look and see what is working. Look at the teams we're competing with. What are they doing that is working? We don't have to copy them. We don't have to do exactly what they're doing, but certain principles can be, used. And a major one for me is long-term approaches. Chelsea don't do anything long-term, not normally. So if you can try long-term, let's see where it takes us. Find a manager you believe in. Back him, give him the time, and who knows what you can do, right? So for me, that is what we need to try to do. Back Tuchel, we need a director of football, 100%, who can, understand exactly what Tuchel is trying to do on the pitch and get him the best options for that. And then we can build something, build a team that can be challenging every season. I don't want this thing of, oh, you win a trophy, next season you drop off. Win a trophy, next season you drop off. Like, I'm tired. I want to win every season. Every single season, you're there or you're close. You've won a trophy or you're close,
Yeah.
like we used to do in the past. So I think that is a huge thing that we need to focus on. Try to build something long-term that will last, not just this short-term every time. Sack a manager every 18 months. It doesn't work anymore. It's the truth.
Yeah.
We started winning. The rate at which we were winning trophies recently is less than it was before. and people can ignore it all they want, but it's the truth.
Yeah.
We have more competition now, so we have to do things better.
Yep. Completely agree. Yeah. Before I come to Emmy, Blue Eyes, you have to mute. I will come to you last. You have to mute your mic because I know you will destroy this place. So just mute your mic. Emmy, finally is here. We know we spoke today about um, not signing anybody, and eventually it's official. Raheem Sterling is here. It's official. It's here. He will join up with the squad in the United States and in Orlando Pirates to play the postseason. Finally, he's here. Give me your take on Raheem the Dream. The man is here.
Rah rah rah. According to Blue Eyes, man. Blue Eyes love this guy. I love the guy too, but he's at least we have someone through the door that is close to world class. I know he's not world. I would say he's world class, but at least at some point, Raheem Sterling was one of the best inside forwards, in Europe. Not long ago, probably 2 years ago. He still has the ability to to get his game up there. I think with Tuchel, the way Tuchel is going to play him is going to be very, it's going to be something we want to wait to watch and see. Hey, how is it going to be applied in our system? Are we going to modify or build a team around him too, or where does he play? What's his role? People say, well, he's going to play on the left. People say he's going to play beat through the middle. I don't know. Nobody knows. Well, I know one thing though. This boy, he can play ball. He's a Jamaican, Jamaican English guy, and he can dribble. He can create. At least someone that can actually beat a man. We don't have that in the forward line currently. At Chelsea, people will call Pulisic, but he doesn't do it often enough. Hudson-Odoi, he's on and off, cold and hot, or cold and warm actually, not even really hot. But at least this guy, gives us a different dimension. I'm excited to see what he can do, at least what he can add to this team. Um, Also, I always add, we cannot hang our heart totally 100% and say, okay, Raheem Sterling is that guy that closes the gap for Chelsea to Man City. And people don't understand. Chelsea is trying to close the gap to City and Liverpool. I know we just got a player whose City probably is excess to requirement now at City. Let's see how we can utilize him to help us actually, improve our game and win those points where we struggle and we draw or we lose, right? And especially in the league. I'm not really the Champions League. I think we can coach our way through the Champions League with our players currently. But in the Premier League, right, against those low blocks, those nights or those afternoons or those wet days where you have, 11 guys behind the ball and they're waiting for, you to make a mistake and then they counter you. You have to have the initiative to actually break that block down. Play in tight spaces. Move the ball quickly forward vertically. This guy can help us, but we need one more player to help drag the game on the other side of the field, who's on the right side. I believe, hopefully, we've gotten this guy in the squad now. Hopefully, we get Rafinha. If we cannot get Rafinha, I'll say Chelsea go get Gnabry
In
in
Bayern.
in Bayern. At least Gnabry can play with both feet. He's predominantly left-footed, so he can play on the right side, cut to the left in the half spaces, right? Because we need the field wide. We need to be able to stretch our opponents. We need to carry threats on both sides of the field, and I think that's what will help us, to give advantage to players like Raheem, where once the field is stretched, and not when I say stretch, I don't mean with wing backs, right? I mean with wingers that can actually beat a man, dribble, shoot, create if given an opportunity or given the space. So it's a welcome development. It's not the whole solution to our low block issues that we face in the league, but something that's at least it's a step in the right direction.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Oga Blue Eyes, your man is here. After many weeks of talk. Officially, he's here. He will join up with the squad after his medical today or tomorrow morning on Monday. He will link up with his guys in Los Angeles. Your take on the man himself is here, Raheem Sterling.
Fantastic piece of business, man. Fantastic piece of business. Yeah, man. I think we've been able to drag this one across the line. I'm actually more excited about the political statement this deal represents. Like I like the kind of, because this is a big move. It doesn't matter how the outcome. Obviously, we want Raheem Sterling to come in and score big goals, but you want to make a statement. So people now will be on guard. Because you don't go out for Raheem Sterling and think you're going to, yes, we're rebuilding, but don't think if we smell blood, we won't take a chance. And that's the profile that we were seeking in Raheem Sterling. He doesn't have to play like Maradona. The difference with Raheem Sterling is he knows how to smell blood. Hound, he's a hound. We need that profile immediately, and I'm so happy we got this one across the line. Can't wait to see where he fits. I still think he needs to compete with the Mason Mounts of the world to get a shirt, but obviously he's going to walk in. Personally, I would like to see heavy competition between himself, Mason Mount, Kai Havertz, whoever the cap fits, let him wear it. But and then the leadership, quiet leadership that this guy can bring to the team. He doesn't have to be captain. He doesn't have to be captain, man. He can just be squad leader, something. Just lead us in situations. And then Emmy was saying something about low blocks. This guy, all he played is low blocks. How many people were trying to defend Man City?
Yeah.
All he played were low blocks. All he played against, all he played against. Imagine teams, they park bus for Chelsea. What would they be parking for Man City? You know? So, I mean, that we need that profile. He's going to miss chances. Nobody's saying that he's coming to take us to the promised line. No. But trust me, if he can do that, we'll take it. Cherry on the cake. We just need this profile that can help us next season. We need a profile. We need to add competition. We need to add heavy talent to our attacking foray. And then Raheem Sterling has ego as well. He wants to prove something. He wants to prove something. So I'm hoping we can leverage on that personal ego as well. He's going to want to prove something. So congratulations to Todd Bowley and team. I know there's still more down the pipeline. This is definitely step in the right direction. He is head and shoulders better than every attacking option we have today. And I say this with a lot of pain because I always consider City like our junior cousin. But, at the end of the day, welcome aboard. Let's go make that money.
Finally. Feel happy getting Raheem Sterling. So because like the problem with Man City is like they're having this argument that is he a legend, is not a legend, is he a legend, is not a legend. And also him going to Chelsea now, like is because I don't know if you watch ESPN and Blue Eyes, because there's a lady called, what's her name? I'm forgetting that lady. What's
Alexis?
Is it Alexis? Is that her name?
Alexis Nunes? I think
Alexis
she's
Nunes,
one of
she's from Jamaica. She's from Jamaica. That lady said,
no, she's not from Jamaica. She's from Trinidad.
Trinidad. So is it Trinidad?
I thought she was from Trini.
I think she's from Jamaica. It's from Jamaica. I think she's from Jamaica.
No, that girl's body is a bang, man. She's
relax, stop. People are listening. Stop.
No, we're just talking about the statistics of football. Yeah.
Okay, so because the lady said the reason why Sterling wants to leave Man City is she's not getting enough playing time, and because he live in Wembley Stadium.
Sorry, say that again. Say that again.
Alexis Nunes said Raheem Sterling need more playing time. Like he's not getting it in Manchester City. And he wants to leave, and because he lives in London, Wembley Stadium. That's where he lives. So he wants to get closer to his family, and he's not kind of happy with the way he's been treated in Manchester out of the playing time. And he didn't get the assurance he need enough from Pep Guardiola. That's why he wants to leave to come to Chelsea.
Yeah. No matter how you coin it, he's with Chelsea now. He's with Chelsea right now. So we just gotta figure out how to make this work.
She
sorry?
says, she's from Jamaica, El Salvador. Okay.
That's why she speaks Spanish. She speaks Spanish. You know, the way she pronounces those. She does how she pronounces them.
No wonder she has those scores.
You know my favorite video.
Let me stop.
You know my favorite video with that lady is when is it Paul Pogba or is it Lukaku pushed her in the pool?
Paul Pogba.
Okay. Yeah, man. Then what do?
Relax.
No, but for real, right? When you look at Raheem is a London boy, right? Grew up North London. His family still live in North London till today. It's actually a good move for him to from this is prime. We're buying him at his prime. Well, 26, 27. I think he's 27. So he gives us, very good time, very good experience, in the final third. We always lack that experience in the final. And I know that final third, people say, well, we have too many young players there. It was one part that we just needed to get more experience.
Yeah, she's from Jamaica.
Yeah, more experience players. So this is actually a good move. I welcome it. He's also homegrown. He increased our homegrown, numbers. So he's, I just know for sure we need to buy another, inside forward for the right side.
No. Hold on. I don't think right now the discussion is not whether we need another right side. The discussion is how do we celebrate acquiring Raheem Sterling? Because I find that when you drag this discussion to the fact that we need another person, another player, you're trying to diminish a big deal that we just acquired today.
No, it's not. Yeah, but we also have to make sure that
why are you trying to distract us now?
The main thing is I'm just trying to point out is he's not the final. He's not all. He doesn't give us. He doesn't give us everything, right?
That's not fair.
Listen, it's not. I'm not downplaying us getting him.
No, this is a 50 million euro acquisition. Top class English international, world class player that you're saying you don't think is world class yet. I heard you whisper that.
No, he's not world class yet. He's not world class anymore. He used to be, right? No, he used to be world class. Well, I don't think now he's dropped off, right? You can be world class and then drop off. I said 2 years ago he was actually world class. He was one of the best inside forwards in the game.
He's world class, man.
You think he's world class now?
Of course.
Side notes, guys. You see that tweet?
Permanent. Class is permanent. Form is temporary, man.
That tweet might get like, I don't know how many, maybe 300,000. That's a lot. How many? It's been like 2 hours, 3 hours, and it already has like 120,000 likes.
What tweet is that?
The Fabrizio tweet that Abdullahi had up.
Oh, because he's the first signing of the whole era, right?
No. Look, Sterling is a big deal signing. That's a big boy signing.
Oh yeah.
Tell them.
It's because he's signing for Chelsea now.
Tell them, Chelsea, all these people, man. Somebody cannot celebrate. Somebody cannot even open his own bottle of beer to drink.
124K.
No.
124K.
Before the beer enter your belly, they don't already attack you. Make person.
They don't depress your belly. No. I hear what you guys say. See, Raheem Sterling is a big acquisition for Chelsea. It's a statement signing, actually. it still tells you that Chelsea is attractive. He's one of the best players in the league for sure.
And he
At
said,
least
I think
top 10.
personally, Tuchel had a competition with him before they even paid the money for Manchester City. Because he said he wanted to speak to Tuchel to know what exactly Tuchel wanted from him. Then he will be able to make a decision. Because Man City already offered him a new contract, but he rejected it.
Look, selling is he has been convinced by all these clowns who think Chelsea don't have pull just because we've been wasting time. I think people need to shake their head some small. I don't know. Maybe they forgot what kind of club this is. This is just a start. We're going to make a few more
Don't mind
signings.
them, Eric. Don't mind them. Don't mind them. You remember when I was saying it last week, people were laughing at me. Don't rush the juice. Wine still they come.
Lewis already said that. The brother said, "You make a calm down now. Why not
Don't rush the juice because wine is on the way." Just because of 1 week, 2 weeks, are you sure these people know what they are doing? You know, this man has no experience. Blah, blah, black sheep. Have you any wool?
Me, sir, I say, man, whether the guy get money, sir. Are you sure it's not goalie get money?
When I see him, they carry folder. Now that time,
Every time just they carry folder, no check.
That is how we do in America.
Me and my friends, we start today. We start the bet. I bet first day. This guy don't get money, because every time he go, they go market. You know they carry food, they come back. Guy, he just they go market like that, just to the monitor, waiting they shell.
Relax. See, in America, we carry food that along, so it's understood where everybody is doing that. When you want to go school, go carry food. If you want to go eat restaurant, you go carry food. If you want to go anywhere, you go carry food. That's how we do in America here. So I'm not surprised he does that. He's an American guy, so I'm not surprised he does that because we do that a lot here in America. So I'm not surprised.
For example, the best way to look at this deal right now is worst case. Okay. Worst case, we don't go out and buy any other person. That's why it's exactly. Remember the asterisk here. Worst case, we don't go out and buy anybody, right? What would your preferred front three be with Raheem Sterling as is now?
Sterling on the left.
So now they can start to build from there. Like you think about that spot, and then we can build from there.
Yeah,
that's the best way to look at this deal. What would be your best front three right now, considering the squad you already know?
I think it's Sterling, and I don't know who's going to be on the right.
Maybe Mount.
Yeah, but he's always played there anyway. So
yeah,
maybe Mount.
I think that's the best. That's the best front three.
Maybe Mount. Mount. For me, Blue, for me, I want Mount to play in the midfield. I don't want him in that.
He's not him. But we are saying you want him. You want him to play. He has never given us a great performance from the midfield, and we want.
No. He's a number 8.
He's never played in the midfield.
But the coaches don't see him like he's more reliable as an attacking
playing him out of position, like they are playing him out wide.
Okay, what if he plays in position?
Let me just say, Mount's biggest strength is when he receives the ball in the half space, in between the lines, right?
Preach.
In between the lines, he's not good in the half space. The half space is the winger. Him receiving the ball in the half space is actually not, because at that point you need someone that can dribble, or someone that can actually be very. But when Mount receives the ball back to go and he turns, wow, he's probably one of the deadliest in the world. That boy knows what to do. The only problem he has is he second guesses himself. And I think he will have to start tuning down that second voice that tells him do this instead of doing that, right? If he can get out of his game, I think he'll be a good player. But the thing is, Mount is not a winger. He's not a winger. I don't think he's a winger.
But I don't think Tuchel have been using him as a winger. The thing is, with the way we play, it's the 2 10s behind the striker, or maybe the first 9 or something. It's 2 10s that are mobile, who can actually do something with the ball, and either create or score behind the striker. So at the end of the day, he's playing like the attacking midfielder anyway. So I don't know if he's having these numbers as the attacking midfielder. Why do we want to remove that out of his game anyway? So I just feel like he might actually give us what we don't expect if he comes deeper than where he's been playing. So I feel like if he comes deeper, he might just be struggling. He might be struggling because he hasn't played there in a while. Even for England, I'm not sure he plays any deep. So and we don't know if he's going to start losing the
He
ball
only played under
in the
Lampard.
midfield. So
He only played under Lampard. When Lampard played him there as a number 8 under him.
Okay, here's another interesting factor with Raheem Sterling. Nobody brings into account. If Raheem Sterling is asked to play a wing-back role, I bet you 9 times out of 10, Raheem Sterling will probably do a better job than Loftus-Cheek did last season in that role.
yeah, sure, he will. He will. Anyway.
True or false?
He will, sure. But there's not going to be anybody up front anyway.
I don't think we'll play back 3 this season.
No, you know, the reason why I say that is actually in connection with what Amy said earlier, because Amy said the importance of for next season. One of the things you were talking about is how to keep the field wide.
Yes.
Dribble pass and keep the field wide. This is exactly what we need in that wing back role. And Raheem Sterling might be able to help us once in a while. I'm not saying he's going to play wing back, but the reason I'm saying it is sorry? Yeah, no, please. I didn't say we bought Raheem Sterling to play wing back, but I'm saying he could double as a wing back comfortably.
No, he will play as a winger that comes inside, or he can play different roles for us out wide, right?
True. But if push comes to shove, Raheem Sterling can play as wing back.
I think you'll be wasting him as wing back though, because he has.
No, you know why?
No,
because of his dribble pass power, he will bring opponents to him.
Yeah, I think he will do a very good job there.
You do a fantastic job there, man.
Right. Yeah? That's what I'm trying to avoid, right?
Is what?
I don't want the opposition to know that our danger man is Raheem Sterling. I want us to have multiple danger men where they don't know who to chase and who to block.
You're missing the point, Amy. All I'm trying to say to you is the different things that Raheem Sterling can do. It doesn't make him the number one guy. I'm just trying to say that push comes to shove, like we saw Loftus-Cheek in a wing back role. We can play Raheem Sterling in a wing back role, and you won't have problems.
Yeah, sure.
You will not have problems. Nobody's relying on Raheem Sterling, no. But trust me, man, there's going to come a time when we're probably going to reach out for him to take us to some kind of areas, especially when it comes to EPL. Especially when it comes to EPL. And when it comes to Champions League, he's coming to school to learn from us. That's what I wanted to stress upon, actually. It's true. When it comes to Champions League, he will sit down, he will go to lesson, he will take notes, he will ask questions, he will learn too.
Everybody's going to learn. I think
that's what I'm saying. Everybody's going to learn. No, of course. He's not coming in like, yo, I'm the highest paid, blah, blah. No, I know, but here, man, we got 2 chips. We got 2 chips. How many you got, man? So I'm hoping that they can maintain that relationship. Raheem Sterling, obviously, humble guy. And I think he knows most of the guys on the team already, Seth. So it's going to be some kind of quick assimilation, but I still think he should compete for a shirt.
No, everybody's competing for a shirt. Who told you Austin Odoi is going to give up his left side so easily?
Okay.
I hope so. I hope for that left side. Remember, Pulisic is there.
But everybody's saying that Raheem Sterling walks into the team comfortably.
He walks in. He walks in comfortably.
I don't think so.
He walks in.
You think the other players just lie down for him? Of course, they're going to give him the run for his money.
Our left-hand side of the attack has been dead since Hazard left. Since it's been dead. If we have Raheem Sterling, he's taking that spot for the rest of his Chelsea, at least for the first 2 seasons. Let's not deceive. He's been dead since Hazard left. Immediately died. Like no one, not even one player has played there for 15 games straight. Under Lampard or under anyone. No one has played 15 games straight at that part. So that part it's been dead. So if you are bringing in Raheem Sterling, he's taking that spot. We just need someone that will own that sport. You need to own that sport. It's very important. It's like Mane did for Liverpool, and they brought in Luis Diaz to compete for that sport. That sport is very important in every top team.
True.
That's why I feel like even Man City might actually struggle with if Grealish doesn't turn up at that left-hand side. Hey, it's a headache. It's another headache for Pep on his own. That means they have to be playing. What's this boy's name? Foden. Yes, that side is very important. It's as important as the right side as well. You need a dribbler, a runner, someone that can take the ball to the defender every time, like every 5 minutes, every 10 minutes, every 15 minutes, and cause constant, danger options. Maybe corners after corners, free kick, penalties, or score goals. So that side has been dead since Eden Hazard left, and no one is competing with Sterling there. Let's not deceive ourselves. Odoi would rather play right wing back. I'm telling you, until he's able to, maybe you play 2 games or 3 games and you start taking non-players 2, 3 in big games, and unless he does that, there's no way he can convince this guy to put Sterling on the right hand side. If Sterling goes to the right hand side and will put Odoi there, he has maximum of 20 minutes. That's Odoi. Odoi has like 20 minutes to prove his worth on that wing. If not, he's getting out of that place. That side is very important. It's not for jokes. It's not jokes. If we are going to do anything in the attack, creating chances and score goals, that side needs to be owned by a player. This guy owns that side. Let's not deceive ourselves.
Wow.
Honestly.
Well, you're spot on, King Black, but I hope not. I hope he still has to fight. But if he walks in, I won't be surprised.
Yeah, but you see his wages now. His wages is not for someone to come and rotate.
But King Black, how much is Timo earning?
Timo is on 250 now. That we are.
And how much is Mount earning?
Mount is on 70k or something.
And how much is Sterling earning?
No, but how many
Sterling
games?
on 320,000
pounds. King Black. How many games did Mount play last season?
Mount is fit. Mount is ready to go any game.
How many games did Timo play last season?
He didn't play enough games, and
that's because he's on 270.
We are looking for Timo right now. There is no time we are looking for Timo. Honestly, we are looking to offer him with player, offer him and Bakayoko and Barkley, and let them give us one defender. You don't know we are hawking Timo like this. Timo is not part of our plan, though. We they hawk him like we carry and put for head like they hawk him like Gary. You don't know that guy is dead. He's finished, though. You can't collect that kind of big wages and be snapping picture with LA Dodgers jacket. That's not what we bought you for. But there's no time here. There's no time. Kai Havertz has 1 season to prove himself in that team. 1 more season. We are ruthless.
I agree.
You think we are going to be playing around? He's playing with dog and pets on
Instagram.
There's no time.
Leave Havertz
Hey, Steven.
Steven, come on.
I had enough of Sky. Not, when I say I had enough, like, yeah, I just want that breakout, man. I'm tired.
Daniel, go ahead. Raheem Sterling. How effective will it be in Chelsea Football Club? Are you happy? Are you sad? Or you want more sauce?
I'm the wrong person to ask about happy and sad, but it's okay.
Daddy, say, man, you're funny.
I mean, I'm not.
Come on, just say you're happy, man. Come on.
I mean, it's fine.
Yeah.
So
wait. So this Raheem Sterling now, what jersey number is he going to wear?
17, I believe so. 17, I'm thinking.
Anything but 9.
11.
17. And I think I'm hearing that I give Timo Werner number 9. That's what I'm hearing.
No, it's not.
If they give Werner 9, then he'll take 11.
Yeah.
That one will reduce his worth now. You want to give him 9. He has to. Then he will go on loan like Lukaku now.
If we catch you on the break.
Hey,
if we catch you on the break.
Number 9. just like that. You want to finish his career totally.
If you make any mistake from midfield, catch you on the break with Raheem Sterling bombing down that left wing. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy.
I think we should just forget Rafinha and Dembele. Go and get Sergio Gnabry.
Rafinha could happen, you know.
Let him own the right side.
Rafinha is gonna
What you
happen,
guys
man.
like about Gnabry, man?
Rafinha is gonna come to
Yeah, so Gnabry, give me Gnabry, 26-year-old.
I prefer Gnabry to Rafinha though.
Yes, now his guy is
Yes,
better than
yes.
Rafinha now.
Nah, he's declined, man. Gnabry has declined.
No, that's not
I think
true. That's
he's
true.
not declined though. I think it's
No,
Lewandowski. Lewandowski missed
Omo, that
35
boy
big
play ball, though.
chances. Lewandowski last season.
Okay, what about Gnabry versus Sane? Who would you take?
It's Gnabry now.
I'll take
Any
Gnabry.
game.
Sane.
No,
take
Sane is vibes. It's just vibes. Nothing.
Sane is vibes, man. I'll take Gnabry. Gnabry knows where to shoot. The guy they wipe shots. That guy cuts you.
The guy is
taking the
good.
shots. He's good. I don't even know why we're not going for him.
No,
he
the
created,
problem with
he
Sane,
created about 18 chances last season. And he scored like 3 out of the chances he created. Like
the difference with
Lewandowski
Sane,
was wasteful last season. If not, Gnabry's numbers would have been up.
Lewandowski missed 35 big chances. Like that guy misses chances.
He missed chances. If not, people like Gnabry's numbers would have been way up. You know. So
and then you want to bring Lewandowski. We don't want.
Danny, give me your take on Raheem Sterling.
Don't want.
My take on Raheem Sterling. Here we go. He's a good player. I don't think. I don't want to be mean because I don't know exactly how Tuchel's
You don't have to be political, Daniel. Just say it how it is.
Or how he's going to fit at Chelsea. I don't think he's. I don't think he's the difference maker that Chelsea needs.
The Haters Association of Cobham.
I don't think he's the difference maker that Chelsea need in that way. Because
you don't think so? Why?
If you listen to Manchester City fans talk, then all they talk about is like the misses. Sterling isn't a clinical player. He gets goals through volume of chances. And Chelsea don't create enough chances. So
Interesting.
And
for the goals?
The function of Pep's system creates a lot of chances. Just that's
So are you saying that? Are you saying that Raheem Sterling will not cook in Chelsea if we don't get that functional midfielder that can create chances time after time?
I don't know if it's about the midfielder. I just think it's about there aren't really enough numbers in attack that make him as lethal as he would be in other places. So there's going to be a large percentage of the attacking burden that's put on his shoulders. Granted, Chelsea might not be finished in the market, so there is that caveat that if they get more people in, then he has to do less. But if this is all it is, hopefully it won't be. But if this is all it is, I don't see him making some massive gargantuan difference to where Chelsea are now fighting City, and I think that's what we want. No.
Can I just quickly point something out?
We meaning us here on the panel, not Chelsea.
That was the point I made earlier, and I think Blue Eye said, "Oh, like I said, Blue Eye is of course."
You guys are way off.
Look, guys. No. Look, this whole thing about goals.
Way off, man.
Last I checked, Sterling is not a striker. So when people want to,
I even love the whole position. Yeah, I love the whole position in that because we do not create as much as City,
Manchester City,
that Sterling as a result will tank because he thrives on chances created.
It's just quickly, like, just to push back a little bit. It's not just that Chelsea don't create.
Yeah,
it's if you look at City and Liverpool, the chances, the quality of chance that they create is far more advantageous to the person taking the chance than the chances that Chelsea create. If you look at how Werner has to score, how Havertz has to score, how Lukaku had to score, it's like pulling teeth. City get a lot of tap-ins. They get a lot of just crosses, headers, open goal, like things of that nature. Penalties, obviously. So,
yeah, but what you're forgetting?
If just I have one sentence left.
Go ahead.
If Sterling is made to create his own goal, I think Chelsea is still going to be in a struggling position. It's better than watching Werner.
But listen. The thing is. No, we're not bringing in Sterling to become the highest goal scorer in our attacking team. No. We're bringing in Sterling to add to our already existing all-round scoring style. So he's going to come in with maybe, if we can get, I've said this times without number, if we can get between 13 to 15 goals and 15 assists, clean. We don't ask for too much. And we already know his DNA, that he's the highest penalty winning.
Yeah, he has the highest penalty.
In regards to penalties won for the team, he's the highest in the EPL. So that says to me that he has his nose. When he smells blood, he goes for it. I need that profile. I don't need Maradona. I don't need the player that can come and dribble everybody and no. I just need a madman. We don't have madmen in the team. No, we don't have any madmen. We only have schoolboy. No, everybody quiet.
Too soft.
So
that's why I want Kunde. Kunde is crazy. So bring me Kunde, someone that is crazy.
And then I'm hoping Tuchel is getting ready, warming up, because this is going to be some very, very interesting times on how he gets this all going and cooking.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
How he gets everybody all going, because there's going to be a huge balance, for some kind of balance, sequence of balance. Because now you've brought in, because what it is, you always want to have a healthy balance between your chiefs and your villagers.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
You understand? Because last season we had a lot of villagers. So now finally we don't have somebody that has the entire school skill set. But now I think we found a chief. I think we found one. So if we can get like 3 chiefs, 4 chiefs, and 8 villagers, then the power balance is starting to, because just think about all our winning teams. If you know Chelsea history, depending on where you cut onto the vibe, just think about those winning ones. There was always a balance between those two characters.
Yeah.
So I'm excited about this deal. It could go tits up. I know it could go tits. I'm not saying it wouldn't, just like any other deal, but
I think it's really good. It's really good.
I think so, man. I think
this now makes Chelsea more attractive to even other players, right? They will be like, okay, Chelsea seems to be it's still an ambitious club, but it's an ambitious signing that people don't know. But I also add this is also a statement signing, because he's one of the best players in England and English players in England. So I think he's one of their most technical players, right? So I would say this actually makes Chelsea more attractive now, because anybody that was kind of doubting whether Chelsea was still ambitious, this signing tells you, hey, Chelsea is still that, because we're not paying him peanuts. He's not just a regular player. His numbers speak for itself. I think he scored over 100 goals for City.
Yeah,
in the league,
over
right? Yeah. So
because somebody tweeted me the stat about him that I think Hazard is the only player in EPL that has 470 something take-ons. I think Raheem Sterling is the third. He has 270 something take-ons in EPL under Pep Guardiola.
Yeah, before anybody will reach that Eden Hazard's take-ons, man.
That guy was unreal, man.
That's next level, man.
Just unreal.
And then Hazard, he was world class in Chelsea.
Let me try to check
from
and
the
see.
first day he touched the Stamford Bridge, right?
Honestly.
That's why I'm begging people, please do not compare Raheem Sterling to Eden Hazard. Please.
Yeah, no, that would be unfair.
We're just watching. These are 2 different profiles, 2 different roles, 2 different directions.
Yeah, because Eden Hazard.
Why do I feel like? Yeah,
Eden Hazard was generational, right? He was a generational talent when we bought him. So Raheem Sterling is not a generational talent. They are different type of players that play like him. But you see that
hold on. Don't be too quick, because Raheem Sterling is still writing his story. He's still writing his story. He's still in the farm. He's still in the farm.
By
the time he's done, because right now, if you think about it, he's gone from Liverpool to City
to Chelsea.
If he wins the Champions League at Chelsea, that's huge progression.
Yeah, true.
Huge progression, and then depending on how he contributes to the success of that particular fit. So I mean, again, this is all if wishes were horses.
It will be hard to stop the Chelsea admin from showing Eden Hazard goals every weekend,
Of
every
course,
week.
now.
Almost every week there's
They
Eden
do that
Hazard
stuff.
highlight.
They are fond of doing that. They are fond of doing that.
It's not
They like to do
fun,
that.
but the guy
was
scored
too
goals that
unreal,
he
man.
scored goals that are marble that we've not seen in Stamford Bridge since he left.
Like
Wow.
aside
I missed
that,
Eden
like
Hazard. I missed
there's the
him.
way he builds up play by himself from his own half, from Chelsea's half. He starts building up play. Before you know combination, before you know he's in the other half and they can't stop him. They can't collect
No,
the ball from him.
and that guy, his lower body strength,
It's
jeez,
just
solid.
and
Like
that guy,
I remember
that
when
guy
he
should have
first came.
stayed, man.
I remember when Hazard first came to the league, right? They were pushing him anyhow. They were fouling him, man. Guy went in the summer, man. The guy built those calves, man. Built that body, man. When he came back for the next season, the 13-14 season, jeez, I was like, whoa, who's this
Even
guy?
that season, I think he did very well that season. It's his first season. He did very well. I think
That
he
was
did
the
well.
season. That was the season Mourinho brought Eto, right?
I wanted
No,
to.
so, was it that season?
Hazard's
Yeah.
decision making was mad. Like
Hazard knew when to pass, he knew when to dribble, he knew when to shoot.
That is what I want from Messi Mount in the final third.
No, that's unfair. That's unfair. Come on, man.
I wanted to respond to. I wanted
you want to kill the boy?
I wanted to respond to what's his name. I wanted to respond to David S. Who will pass to Sterling? Jorginho, and he's laughing. David S, I hear you, man. I know it's a complicated situation with Chelsea.
Yeah, I think.
But
I'm sure we're buying a midfielder, Shah.
No, but here's a side note for you, David, and I know you know this. One of the X factor parts of Raheem Sterling's repertoire is the fact that he can show for short passes.
So he can drop into midfield, huh?
Show! You know when they say show, if you play the game, show!
So do you think that Raheem Sterling will be that midfielder that gives us that vertical pass advantage where he can get back into the midfield, make it a midfield 4?
Both ways, right? He's
pick up the ball, combine with the striker, and actually open space in front.
Yeah, that's what I feel
it's
going to be.
Exactly, he's two-way. You're absolutely spot on. He's a two-way player.
I won't be surprised that's what Tuchel uses him on, because Tuchel will not just keep him on the. Tuchel he's not very restrictive like Pep, right? Pep is very restrictive to his wingers. He says stay wide, he's wide, right? But Tuchel will give Sterling the ability to actually come deep. Use his abilities and attributes to actually drive the ball forward.
But here's even where it becomes more interesting, Amy. And nobody talked about this. The fact that Tuchel went after Sterling after studying him and defended him. He defended against him. When was this?
In the Champions League final with James.
So it means he actually understands Raheem Sterling as a player.
Blue Eyes, Matt Law said he's been tracking Raheem Sterling up since the Champions League final. That's what Matt Law said.
Yeah.
He's been following him since the Champions League final.
Is here this Matt Law?
Wow.
All of them are adorable. But Matt Law is tier 1 though. Matt Law is tier 1. When he talks about
there's no
I beg leave all this tier rubbish.
That's how they said. He said he's going to use him as wing back. Did he call Matt Law and say, Matt Law, look at me, I want to use Rafinha as wing back.
Exactly.
Go and announce it.
He just killed that Rafinha's thing right there. Like, how can you write such? You know how people take what you write to another level.
Tier one.
I think he took a call Matt Law and say, hey, I want to use Rafinha as a wing back. I'm sure they've never had that conversation.
I mean, but Madlo is still tier 1 though.
He's tier 1, but he can't be making such some very ridiculous. Who is going to use Rafinha as a wing back? Who? Are you not killing that boy if you're going to use him as a wing back?
No, he can't do that. He won't do that.
Yeah, Rafinha is dead. He's one of the deadliest players in the final third. Why are you making him run 40 meters backwards?
Fair enough. Blue Eyes, wanted to say something.
No. I said it already. No, I'm good.
Okay. Abdul, Raheem, I know you and Blair have been on Raheem Sterling for a very long time. Abdul, it's official. The man is here. We will do his medical possibly tomorrow or maybe on Monday, and we'll join up with the squad in Los Angeles. So your take on Raheem Sterling officially being a Chelsea player?
I know
Abdul,
Abdul is he's fond of selling.
Yeah, can
unmute
you
your
hear me
mic
now?
and talk. It's too low. Speak louder a little bit. This is the new era. This is not Abramovich era. Speak louder.
Okay, is it better now? Is it better now?
Talk.
Anytime you hear error,
Talk. Talk.
All right. Big up everyone. To be honest, I just logged on now, like maybe 5 minutes ago. So I haven't been following the story.
Yeah,
But
it would in pending the medical, he will become a Chelsea player. Everything is done.
yeah, but you see, he hasn't been presented. So
It will be presented. It will join the squad in Los Angeles. Don't worry.
okay, they told us that about Mbappe.
Relax. Mbappe is different. Mbappe is Mbappe
Anyway,
is
what what do you want to know about Raheem Sterling? What do you want my what are you guys commenting on?
Your take on him, like how will he impact Chelsea in terms of going forward? Like, do you think he's the
You
guy for
already
you?
know. Like, I mean, the thing is, most of the time, I think we Chelsea supporters should now be capable of making the right assessment and analysis of players. Because with Chelsea Football Club over the past 15 seasons, we've seen a lot of players and all kinds of players.
Yeah.
So our analysis should be quite, good most of the time. I mean, my belief in Raheem Sterling since I saw him play for Liverpool has still been the same till today. And I think I don't know, maybe to call him a low profile player, but he's not because he's playing for England. Maybe he doesn't get the right credit he should be getting, especially from the media. But personally, I do really rate him. I know they've tried to stigmatize him in a way, saying he misses and all this stuff. To be honest, I don't see that really. The only thing I see is this guy knows how to put himself in position, and he's not a striker, you know.
Thank you.
So I really rate him, and I think if he's to come walk into Chelsea today, then he will be our best forward player, you know. But I hope Ronaldo follows him and Messi follows.
Wow! Stop.
No. Please. Let's talk about top level football. We are meant to be one of the best. If we are to count the top 5 football teams in the globe, I believe Chelsea should be one of them. And if we are currently not one of them, then we should approach or we should try and do everything to put ourselves in this category. I mean, this is not a joke. They've just bought this club for 4 billion. I can't remember any organization apart from the obvious one that's been paid 4 billion for acquisition. So it's not a joke. We have to step up. And if I'm to remind you once more, Abdullah, it's a new era. you know. So I hope Ronaldo, Messi follows him to sign.
No, we're not buying Ronaldo. We're not buying Ronaldo.
Please.
Well, how else are you going to be a top club? We
No,
are a
we're
top.
already a
Abdul,
top club, Abdul.
Abdul,
We don't need Ronaldo to make us a top club.
Abdul,
Chelsea
see the problem.
is currently a top club.
Hold on. Let me hold on. How are we going to be number one? Because I don't know what else. Where else are we going to go?
No, how we can be number one. So to beat teams like City and Liverpool to be dominant in the league, we just need more quality players that are difference makers against teams that play low blocks against us. That's it. That's it.
I don't know what you mean.
I don't believe in lumping all that money and paying Ronaldo 20 million pounds a year and saying, "Hey, Ronaldo, take this money and make us a big club." Ronaldo will not be able to run and give us that ability all the time.
The thing is, if Ronaldo comes, he's going to pay for himself. So he doesn't need any club to like shell out money for them. He's actually going to add to wherever he goes to. That's number one.
Add
Number
how?
two,
How would Ronaldo add? How is he going to add? Please
let me
don't tell
finish
me
the thought.
jersey. Don't tell me jersey sales, because all the jersey sales that Ronaldo will sell after Nike pays us the money they pay every year is going to Nike, not to Chelsea.
So okay, let me just finish rolling my point. So number one, he's going to pay for himself. Number two, people are saying he's 37. I believe people are just being negatively biased towards his age because we have Thiago Silva at 38, 39. We had Gianfranco Zola when he was 37, 38 at Chelsea, and he was one of our best players then. Maldini was playing till he was 40.
You have to ask
So,
at what level were they playing, though? At what
so
level were these players playing?
well, they
Well,
were still
when
playing
Maldini,
football, and they were
yeah, they
still
were
playing for
playing.
they were still playing top football. That's number two. Number
But
three,
that's
somebody like
football back in the days, though, not now.
okay, people say that, but I mean, you're still the same one who says you don't believe in people moving league because football is football, And once
Yeah,
you cross the
true.
exactly football of 1970 or 1980 or 1990, I believe is even more difficult than football now, right? So if somebody like Alex Ferguson comes out and he says this kid is the best professional I've ever seen, I've ever worked with, then that should go a long way somehow.
Let's
So
see Ronaldo in a red jersey, please. Let's see him come
last
wear blue
season,
jersey.
bring it to the current value. Last season, he scored 24 goals for Man United, and somebody pointed out something. I'm not sure. I haven't verified that all the games Man United lost, Ronaldo did not actually start or did not play last season. So that says a lot. He's currently anyway. I don't want to go. Let me just finish my point, right? And I hope we get Messi after that. And who else are we looking at? Lewandowski. And I hope Lewandowski follows after that. So that's all I'm waiting for. Anyway, Emmy has made me lost track of my thought now. So I don't even know.
It's okay. CS Steven. Raheem Sterling.
Great deal. I wanted him from day one. I think that he will score 15 goals. He's going to win the Champions League with Chelsea, and the fee is a bargain because there's no add-ons.
Yeah, 47.5 for me.
Yeah, it's a great deal, man.
No add-ons.
Well,
Great.
10 mil, but yeah.
Yeah, it's a great deal. Yeah, I'm excited for this one. Just hope we get Rafinha and keep Ronaldo away from my club.
I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing here today. Ronaldo cannot run. And yes, oh my God, stop. Just stop. Ronaldo will score goals. I know that. But you're gonna be seeing somebody walking that doesn't want to relax. Stop. Stop, please.
I think he will run at Chelsea anyway, but let's not talk about that. Because if I was a player, I wouldn't be serious in French league. Let's just be honest. I'll be playing against Le Mans and Angers and all these clubs where they have black players that will just destroy the. After 7 Ballon d'Ors, why do I need to run around?
Where's Tosin? Where's Tosin when you need him? Okay.
The thing is, I don't even know. I don't know where we're supposed to go. I don't know where we're supposed to go after this because Chelsea has done it all. And we are going into a new era. So what do you want my target to be? What do you want our target to be?
Treble.
No, if not to be the number one club in the globe. I don't know where else we're going to go after a year.
We need to start breaking some records, man. That's what we need to do.
But to be the number one club in the globe, I've forgotten his name. To be the number one club in his name in the world, it doesn't mean we have to have the number one players in the world in the team. And then
I've packed that aside.
Okay.
To be honest, I'm not like I'm just having a light discussion here.
Okay.
In between looking at my pounded yam and ogbono and starting with Emmy distracting me and things like that. So, I'm having a light conversation. Like, in all honesty, where are we going after here with this new era?
I
Do
think
we not
it's
want to be
okay.
number one club in the planet? Where else are we going to go? Really, to keep struggling with Liverpool that have won the league once in the past 7 seasons? I don't know. Or to be happy when we win against Sports again. I'm tired of that. Let's be number one. What are we scared of? Bring the controversies, bring the limelight. We don't care. We want to be in Madrid. We want people to feel like they're making history by coming to our stadium. Where else are we
Yeah.
going to go after this? I just don't
And
know.
Yeah.
I understand. I understand your point, Abdul. I get your point, Abdul. I get it. But Ronaldo, Messi, relax. Just relax, please.
I think we can only be that if we make a Ronaldo and Messi from Chelsea. That's why I feel like we need to probably create a South American uh, attack or something like that, and a mixture of the South American and English attack or team. Very strong. As long as we continue to win, we will be a big club. We will be the biggest club anyway. If we win the Premier League, take over from City, keep winning the Champions League, win more FA Cups, it's inevitable now. As long as we just keep winning, we don't need to have all these players that have won 5 Ballon d'Ors already. There's nothing they are going to offer us. They have nothing to prove to the world anymore. So I think we better make a Ronaldo out of maybe the available scouting players being scouted from the market. If we can make the best out of the market, bring the best players here now. Because if we don't, Man City and Pep Guardiola will just keep snatching the best players over there to Man City. That's what they are trying to do, but it's almost impossible because once you are big, you are big. I mean, if Chelsea have been achieving, the Premier League, winning the Premier League, and have the quality of players that Man City has, I think we'll be seen in a bigger, like we have a bigger fan base anyway. So I just believe. I think we just need to acquire the 25, 24-year-old, 23-year-old, very good world class talents in the squad instead.
Oh, let me come to Daniel. Daniel, let me come to you on this because I still have the belief that we're still gonna stick the back to the but is there an ideal scenario like my brother Richard always say in another universe or another Pluto, another planet where Tuchel can just switch to a back four in terms of maybe if you get selling is here, maybe if you get like player like Rafinha in the midfielder is being sorted out, a little bit of backup for Ben Chilwell because of the matches we're playing and the World Cup. Also, is James also getting a backup because of the World Cup and a lot of matches? Do you see Thomas Tuchel eventually playing a back four? Because I still believe we need a proper DM where we can transition from a back three to a back four and get a proper ball playing center back.
Was that to me?
Yeah.
Tuchel, if you look at Dortmund and PSG in particular, I'm not quite sure what he was doing at Mainz. I haven't dug that deep. But a lot of the football that he played, even when it had a back four, there were back three principles. So I know at PSG, one of the features of their play was Verratti dropping deep and essentially making a 3-man back with the fullbacks pushed up.
And Marquinhos too,
So
because Marquinhos is a DM.
so sorry, almost choked. I think he's just gone full. I'm not even gonna use back three principles. I'm just gonna have a back three full stop. You put that on top of perhaps him knowing Abramovich's willingness to sack managers left, right, and center. He knows he needs to get results. Maybe with Todd Bowley and Clearwater or whatever these guys are, he'll be more free in his ability to experiment, but I doubt it. So I think and you add on top of everything, he won a Champions League playing a particular way. I don't know if he's gonna. It's gonna be easy to get rid of that from the team. If you ask me what I would prefer personally, I'd prefer 4-3-3. You put Jorginho at the base, you have Conte as a box to box, and if you need to control a game, you play with Kovacic. If there's a little bit more freedom in the team and you're playing against somebody that you can, you're going to have 70s, 80% of the ball, then you choose the other midfield position between Kovacic or Mount or Loftus-Cheek or whoever it is, and then you solve the actual wide players. You don't play with two number 10s. You play with two proper wingers like a Sterling. Maybe Callum can get in there somewhere, and then Havertz false 9 or whatever the case may be. But that's not what's going to happen. That's how I would play football. But yeah, I don't see him changing a back three, especially if you add there's just so many factors. But the age of Thiago Silva, I think you're going to want as much cover as possible. There's a bunch of stuff that just means nah, he's not playing a back four unless he's absolutely forced. So, yeah, I'll shut up.
Interesting.
Okay, you see him playing the back four, or you see him sticking to the back three?
Yeah, I think we were talking about this earlier in the stream. It depends on who who the remaining signings are. If we sign a few more center backs, I think we need to get 2, right? The target was 2 center backs. So if we get 2,
Blue Eyes is here. Blue Eyes is here. The person you're asking for is here.
So if we get 2 center backs, then
hey,
yeah,
fellas, what's up? What's up, Eric? What's up with y'all,
Mr.
man?
Mike, Mr. Mike.
What's up with y'all? How y'all living?
Listen,
man?
I was watching. Actually, I think I was on this. Was I on that stream?
Yeah, yesterday. Yeah.
But, yeah, I remember what you were saying. I remember what you were saying about. It's okay. It's fine. We're talking about the future of football. Anyway, what was I saying?
Yeah, y'all are cooked, man.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, but cooked. Yeah, sure. Yeah. So.
Continue.
Wait. Abdullah, is that excitement for Raheem the Dream? Is that the excitement I'm seeing here?
Can you mute your mic? Can you mute your mic, please? Thank you. Oh yeah, look.
Continue.
Formation is an interesting thing for me. I find it very interesting how people think that the back three is such a bad formation. We can't do anything. It's so ancient. It's so antiquated. This for me, it's not like that. But I would still want a back four. But I think what Tuchel would like to do is something like a 4-2-2. I think someone mentioned this earlier in the stream.
4-2-2-2.
Yeah. So that might be what we end up doing. Mm-hmm. And that means that even though you don't get maybe somebody like a Declan Rice, you can still play that double pivot, but you have one less player in the back line, and hopefully you can have one more attacking player going forward. So that is probably what we will try to do in the end. But in terms of what we have right now, I agree with what Daniel said. I don't think Tuchel plans to play a back four yet. Maybe if we have the players in the future, depending on the next signings, we might be able to do it. But with the way the squad is right now, funny enough, the way I see it, I think there was a few games we played last season. Tuchel mentioned that we played the back four because we didn't have the numbers. And in a sense, I feel like that's the case now. Because if you think about it, how many players do we have at that, in the back line? It's not that many. So we might see that because of that. But at the same time, we might see the back five still because Tuchel isn't trying to, take that risk. So it's a complicated one. I don't think it's that very straightforward so far. But I wouldn't be surprised either way, honestly.
Do we know who's going to preseason? Do we have the squad list?
I'll put it. Let me find it. Yeah.
Cool. That might give us a clue.
Okay,
how many center? If he takes more than 4 center backs or something like that, that'll give me a clue.
Okay, let me bring it out.
Thiago Silva, Malang Sarr, Chalobah, and
Malang Sarr.
So only 4. He's only taking 4.
Yeah, only 4. Yeah, he's got Ampadu as well, though.
Ampadu is there, dude.
Ampadu, okay. Is Aspie?
Aspie is there. Yeah.
Aspie. Marcus Mugabe is there.
Okay, that's 6.
Marcus Mugabe is there.
So yeah, if he's taking 6 center backs, he's playing with 3.
Yeah, maybe. I'm not sure.
That's a lot, and they're trying to buy more.
It is a lot, but at the same time, let's be honest, most of these guys aren't going to be in the team for the season. It's not as if everybody in that squad is going to be playing next season. So
Well, he's not going to start it with He's not going to experiment in preseason. He's not going to play like 4-2-3-1, and then first game of the season play a back 3 or 5. Like the structure in preseason is probably going to be what it is.
True, that's a good point.
So,
but then you want to probably want to play with your best players, right? You want to try and use them early and see what they can do. But yeah, it's an interesting one. Yeah, I think it's fair enough. It's 6 defenders means you probably want to going to play with the back 3.
Did I read, or am I reading right now that Conte and Loftus-Cheek aren't going?
Yeah,
because of COVID.
Because of COVID.
Interesting.
Yeah, because they have COVID vaccine. So they are
how,
not going.
how are you doing, my Chelsea brothers? How are you doing?
Raheem Sterling, talk.
Look, guys, I just had a stream with my fellow City fans. One was dressed in all black. Obviously, for me, my allergies. Halfway the stream, my allergies hit, and my tears started coming out of my eyes. People thought I was crying, but I wasn't crying. It's just allergies. But it looked like when somebody said Raheem is the hero, and then my allergies started and tears were coming out. I saw it looked like I was crying. People went to the allegations that man's crying on camera. But anyway, look, guys, it's hit us right now as City fans that we're losing one of the best players in our.
Daniel, this is it.
Yeah, one of our best players. How come he's not on that list? He's already ghosting for Chelsea.
Who is this?
Anyway.
Who is Teddy? Who's that?
I don't know.
No idea.
That's a goalkeeper.
Yeah, Sharman Lowe. Yeah,
he's the youth goalkeeper. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure at this point in time, as the Chelsea fans, you need all the players, man. You need all the players on loan. Maybe you might find some like lovely player for the next season. So I think that's a good thing that he's taken a list that some of you don't have an idea who it is. Look, all I'm saying is congrats to you guys, man. I think during the finals, majority of the issue you had was you were creating chances, but you couldn't score. But now you've got Raheem. Raheem has got very good movement. And Raheem always finds a tap in. If you get Chilwell fit, and if you get James fit and feeding him those cut-ins, Raheem always finds a way to score. So, guys, you've got a very good player on your hands, and you got him for about 50 million, 47 plus add-ons apparently to go to 50. That's a good price for English player. I think for me, Raheem is the best English player. This whole Hurricane, the hype is just bullshit. He's always the best player in England. So fair play to you guys, man. You've got a serious wing on your hands. I think maybe you have to get one more winger. I don't know if I'm wrong. I think you guys need another serious wing on the other side, then you'll be cooking. I'm not sure where you're going to find a striker. I thought that Broja guy was going to have a chance. I think Broja is more suited for the Prem, but I've noticed you guys are sending him back on loan.
He will join up in the squad next week. He will join up with the squad next week. I don't know if he's going to stay this season. I'm not sure yet. I'm going to see. I have to wait and see.
I think you have to keep him because, man, there's not a lot of strikers out there unless you guys next season are going to go back for Tammy Abraham.
Relax.
Patrick, there's a guy between Tino Angerin and Kai Havertz on this list who might just be the salute. No, I'm joking.
Wait. Chill. I'm trying to see. He's between who?
Mishi.
Look, Daniel, you like this guy too much.
Mishi Batshuayi. Lad, Eric.
Oh my
Mishi Batshuayi Mishi Batshuayi is still employed by your team.
Yeah, he's still here.
Wow, man,
he had a good loan. He had a good loan with Besiktas. I think he scored.
Yeah, but what if he cooks? What if he cooks under Tuchel?
What kind of food is that?
It's not inconceivable, Patrick.
What is he gonna cook?
Look, the guy has. He's a really good striker of the ball, but he just doesn't have the.
I'm just saying, if Chelsea needs strikers,
no,
he's the only legitimate striker on this list.
Only Beans he go cook. It's a long thing.
Well, can I ask something? Is Mishi Batshuayi good with connecting with wingers? Because Raheem is very good with connecting with the striker.
That guy is not good. You should stop this.
So Patrick, this is you joining us to tell us how to use Raheem Sterling as a former City fan, Abi?
Yeah, because he needs a striker. Trust me, he does. Trust me.
Okay, no, we appreciate the notes you're giving us.
How many of these players that we're looking at will be in the last, what is it, 25, 26?
Like 10, 12 players.
Ziyech might probably go to AC Milan.
Ziyech won't be there. They want rid of Werner. Pulisic they want rid of. Hudson-Odoi will stay probably. Havertz.
No, Pulisic will stay and Callum will go on loan to Newcastle.
All right. Havertz will
If
stay.
Callum, if Callum go to Newcastle, we need another winger. Is Tuchel going to promote Avivao?
Yeah, I think he is. Yeah, I think he's going to be in the squad this year.
So he's going to promote this guy. This guy here.
That's why he's with the squad. That's why I took him.
So he's going to promote this guy here. Okay, I'm willing to see that. I'm willing to see that. I want to see that.
Is Gallagher a thing?
Gallagher will stay, I think.
Gilmore is Gilmore staying?
Gilmore is there.
Look, Gilmore. I don't think Gilmore has a future at Chelsea with Tuchel.
I think he goes.
Yeah, he's there. Blue is here.
I don't think Tuchel doesn't like this guy, man.
Wait. Is that Kennedy? I see. Is that Kennedy? I see.
Yeah, that's Kennedy. Yeah.
Wow.
Respect.
A lot of bombs in this squad, man. This is like a Crystal Palace level squad.
Can you guys keep Ethan? I think Ethan is also good.
Ampadu is good. I like Ampadu.
Come on.
Don't listen to this guy, man. Why are you listening to this guy with his fake advice, man?
Are there names under Emerson?
I can't
believe Abdullah. Abdullah, you're just falling for this guy is throwing you biscuit and you're falling.
So
we still have bombs downstairs.
Don't listen to Patrick, man. Patrick is full of shit. Patrick is here to abuse us. Don't worry.
I'm not sure, but these players can cook.
Of course, he can in peace. No
cook what?
I said not peace.
No minder. He came here to make fun of us.
What is wrong with Patrick?
Okay. So look, guys, listen to me. Your defense so far is Chalaba, right? Chalaba, and there's Thiago Silva, there's Sa. And who else? There's Ethan. Ethan, I think, is also a centre back. Then you add Ake to this. I see that's a good centre back.
Levi Cowell is there.
Yeah. He's trolling us.
I don't know why
he's a
why are you
hater,
listening to this guy, man?
No, do you know why I'm saying this? I never knew Chelsea has so much like this. I never knew you have so many people like this. Oh, Barkley is also there.
Oh my god.
Yo, man, listen.
I guess I'm just
we got what we need. We got what we need from City. The most important thing we wanted from City, we got. We got at a very good price.
Yeah, but you also want Ake. Do you see the reports from the
Chidi?
Yeah.
Roger will join up with the squad next week. He will join up with the squad next week. He will be the squad next week.
Yeah. So either way, man. If we get Ake, I don't know why we're going for Ake. I don't.
Are you happy? Okay, let me ask you. Are you happy with getting Ake?
No.
I don't care about Nathan Ake. No. Sorry.
No.
Why the fuck is Tuchel going after him? Sorry for my language, but why is
Tuchel? Because apparently you
after
wanted him from Dortmund days.
I don't care about Nathan. I'm like, why Nathan Ake? The guy I wanted was Raheem. I wanted Raheem Sterling and Jesus. Those were my two. Jesus.
Yeah, you missed the trick on Jesus. You know, I think he could have gone to you guys.
I really wanted Jesus and Raheem, man, but we got Raheem, man. So I'm like, yo, done, man. Oh man, thank you. Finally, man, this is what you call definitely checkmate in the game of chess.
Ross Barkley.
Lord help us.
Why is that guy? Is he still being paid by the club or is just hanging around?
All these Nigerians are here. You guys are gonna talk about your Nigerian brother like that?
Relax.
On behalf of Nigerians, I book Barkley, man.
No.
Aribo is better. Aribo is
it's okay. You don't rebuke me. This is a brother, man. Come home and eat. This is the kind of discussion you have at the dinner table. This is dinner table discussion. So, and everybody should be able to muster the kind of heat coming your way. Yes. So, Barkley, come home. We need you.
Come home,
Come on, play for Eagles, man.
Joe Aribo is in Southampton now. He wants to cook in the Prem now.
Oh, he got a deal at Southampton.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's in Southampton now. New signing.
Taiwo is in Nottingham Forest.
Boys are cooking. You are talking of Barkley. Barkley,
why this guy? Why did he go to Southampton? How old is Joe Aribo?
26 or 25.
Yeah, now he still has time.
Why Southampton though?
Because Southampton is rebuilding. They're buying a lot of young players and potential.
They need ballers.
Next person I want to see in the Premier League is Victor Osimhen. That's what I'm waiting to see. That's what I want to see next.
Oh, I heard rumors
He's
that
coming to
Napoli
Chelsea,
was
man.
saying people are trying to bid for him, but they don't. Or they said it to take a big bid to take him. I wouldn't
Yeah,
be surprised
100
if it's
million,
you
100
guys.
million. No, 100 million. That's what they said.
We don't need Victor Osimhen,
Because
please, man.
Arsenal bid
We
too
need
big for
those.
Arsenal. They rejected
No,
him.
no, we don't need Victor Osimhen, man.
We need
Right.
Osimhen.
Yeah,
Havertz needs to be
let's move on. I
benched.
don't want to talk
Yeah,
about it.
Havertz needs to be benched. I'm with you on that one, but we don't need Osimhen.
No,
man.
look, guys, Havertz is he's too special, man.
Special at
Special,
what?
Doing
bro.
what?
He's a
Snapping with
baller.
bet
He's a baller.
and donkey.
Special are running around like Father Christmas on Christmas Eve.
Wait,
Okay, don't worry.
wait a minute, guys. Okay, this is not even a joke. So at this point in time, you're telling me
What
that
are you talking about?
obviously your best attacker will be Raheem. That's your best attacker. Looking at what you have.
No,
Yep.
no,
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 relax,
no.
relax.
Bro,
Listen,
that's how cooked they are.
calm
Raheem
yourself,
Sterling,
calm
Raheem
yourself.
Sterling is your franchise attacker, bro. You guys are done. You're done.
Yeah,
I'm
whatever,
sorry,
man.
bro.
Whatever.
Like you have the worst squad of the top four. It's not
That's
even
okay.
close.
That's
Yeah,
okay, man.
It's not
This is
even
exactly
close.
where we want to be when the haters increase. Our haters levels has been below par. We need you. We need you back on the streets, man. You guys have been bored, man. Come back, come out.
Tosin,
Look,
you
Man,
forgot
we're
that
here. We're here, man. We're
the
here.
window isn't over
This
yet.
is a huge.
This is
Listen,
just the starts.
I'm telling you guys.
The window just started. I mean, where's you guys' pool? Where is the Chelsea?
Hold
Where's the
on,
West
though.
London pool?
Tosin,
Where is it? Where is it
Tosin.
for these players?
Tosin, what you're
Opinion,
missing.
Where it at, bro? Like I don't see it.
Tosin, but what you're missing is one thing and one
Okay.
thing only. Sterling is not going to be our best striker or best
He will.
scorer.
He is your best forward.
No,
Bro,
but the way,
wait.
Oh,
Blue Eyes.
uh-huh.
He's coming in as your highest paid player.
it doesn't matter because
What
Timo
does
Werner,
that tell you?
Timo Werner is at 270 and he doesn't have as many.
No,
as
but
many
he was
games.
Werner was expected to live up to that. He was expected to live, but he
either way,
didn't.
This guy might go
Sterling,
top
it's
two.
the same thing. Sterling, you
Exactly.
expect him to be your go-to guy to make things happen.
No, but
in
the way
attack.
our go-to works is different. That's why I'm trying to. That's why I'm trying to enlighten people with all due respect. The way our go-to, what we need from Sterling is not really that. If he gives us 20 goals, we'll take it. We only need. I already said this earlier.
15 goals and 15 assists.
13 to 15 goals with 15 assists. We don't need
Is somebody
much.
outside, like near airport? Like, what is that noise?
Somebody's near
Is
an
that
airport.
Patrick?
Somebody's outside. I hear cricket. It's kind of.
Patrick, are you
Relax,
cooking?
relax.
Or you are
Man,
waiting?
where will crickets be in Ireland? In Ireland, there's not even snakes.
Okay.
Relax.
Okay.
Are you
man.
cooking or are you doing, bro?
No, it's not me. It's not me. I was on mute. I was on mute, man. I was on
Who
mute.
is that? Who is that person? Maybe
I
somebody.
had crickets though, but it's okay, man. That's my
Someone
soundtrack.
seems to be hunting at night.
That's
Hunting.
my soundtrack.
come on,
Anytime
guys.
I hear
Let's
crickets,
move on, man.
I jump up, man. That's my soundtrack.
Tosin, it's official. Raheem Sterling will join Chelsea. Give me your take on Raheem Sterling.
No, Tosin's a hater, man. Don't ask him any.
Let him
No, let him talk. Let's hear what he wants to say, man. Anybody who thinks Raheem Sterling is our best striker doesn't even understand what this deal embodies. Coming here
What
to
does it embody? What does it embody?
this
Enlighten
just
me, man.
embodies the spirit. It's like you're adding to the scoring committee. We don't need much from this guy.
The scoring committee where Jorginho was your top scorer, or
No,
Mason
but
Mount,
think
or
about
Lukaku.
exactly. You see, if
Lukaku
you look
off the bench.
yes,
Lukaku
no,
off
but
the
look
bench.
at it, Tosin. Look at the
Your
spread
scoring
of.
committee.
Hold on,
Come on,
yes, look at the spread of our goals.
You score as many goals as City. You do it like City do.
No,
Or
but
Liverpool?
but Raheem Sterling goes
Even
to
Tottenham.
get his.
Can you
No,
score?
but
Do you
see
have
the
a better
difference?
attack than Tottenham?
But here's the difference. Raheem Sterling goes to get his. Mason Mount plays deeper than Raheem Sterling, but Mason Mount can get up to 15 goals playing deeper.
He's not
That's what
playing
I'm trying
that
to say
deep.
to you.
Mason Mount can play in the front line too.
No, but I'm telling you that the profile of Mason Mount, who is more of an interior central midfielder, if he can, like he did last season, he scored 15 goals from that position. More deeper than where Raheem Sterling is going to be playing next season. So
Yeah, but you know that Raheem motivated and on fire, he stocks heavy numbers. You know that, right?
Listen, you know what I tell people? I say, people say, why do you want Raheem Sterling? I say, I want Raheem Sterling because of those chances he misses.
What?
Exactly. I love the chances that Raheem Sterling misses. I want them in my team.
What?
Those chances, those chances that he's missing with Man City, you guys go crazy. Bring it to City.
I'm confused. Why?
It's just the fact that
Bro, this is what they be saying, bro. Then
No, it's
you
true,
know,
it's
like
the
a guy
truth.
like Morata will miss
Nah, it's
hella
the truth with
chances.
Raheem, man. I beg, come.
I'm just saying, bro. Like you got, man,
Come.
y'all
Oh, boy.
all cap right now, man.
Tosin, talk your talk. Raheem Sterling's
Don't
official.
mind this guy. Don't mind Tosin.
Look, man, Sterling is he's a very good player. I mean, that's where it ends with him.
World class.
Hell no. Like that's just where it ends with him. You know, he's
class.
there. He's just, you know, your run of the mill. You know, top
100.
He can go inside. He can go outside. You know,
Yep.
He's a good player. You know, but overall, like if he's your main man in attack, I mean, because it looks like he's coming into Chelsea to be that. So I mean, you're not going anywhere with that. You're just not. And I look at Chelsea and just everywhere, like, you know, they're deficient in defense, midfield, and attack. All three areas.
Yeah.
You can even argue goalkeeper.
I think we're gonna work on that. We're working on the other aspect of it.
I just think y'all cooked, man. I don't see anything.
But Tosin, where's your Champions League?
Oh, brother. Like, keep it on topic, man. Let's stay on topic.
Hey, Patrick, where's your Champions League?
Do you know what? I was on a stream and I told people that Man City did Chelsea very, very badly, especially Pep. Because Pep, by doing his foolishness and by you guys beating us, even Tuchel, you have to blame him. But you guys beating us in that Champions League. That's what's led you to this situation where you guys had so much hype. And whether you deny it or not, I was watching majority of people on Twitter calling yourselves UCL champions, saying Tuchel is the best coach ever because he came within a few months, won the UCL, won you the World Cup and a few things.
Mm-hmm.
You guys, I think that's what has given the downfall, and I'm smiling because the
is
more
that the logic you're using to cope?
No, chill. Let me just finish. The thing is, I think that expectation now ruined you a bit because you guys went a bit overboard with celebrating and being too happy. But now look at what's happening. Rudiger, your best defender, left. Aspilicueta wants to leave. Alonso is leaving, even though you guys think you don't like them. Right now, your defense is Thiago, who is 95 years old. And now you've got Chalaba, who is going to be one of your most better defenders. And now you're shopping at the City shop. All I'm trying to say is, I think that UCL is the one that has led you to this situation where you guys are now having Lukaku going on loan for 10 million. So this is sort of a downfall. So we're not here to say anything bad to you. We're just trying to say, how are you guys going to fix this? Because Rafinha, you guys have bid 65 million, right? And yet Rafinha doesn't want to come to you guys, yet you're UCL winners. So why does he want to go to Barcelona, who won the UCL a long time ago? Well, you guys are the UCL winners from 2021. Why is Rafinha not saying yes to you? All I'm asking is that. I think that UCL...
Even Dembele was
Rafinha hasn't rejected Chelsea, bro.
I don't know why you guys are so
that
like,
whole
that's fake news,
diarrhea of the mouth that you just spewed is just coping with the fact that you took an L, right?
Oh, I accept that L because that L has led us to this point where you guys are scrapping for our leftovers.
It's just
we have the leftovers.
They love Chelsea.
If you don't win the UCL around, you are done.
No, but all I'm saying, guys, on a serious note, why is Rafinha not saying yes to you guys if you're UCL winners?
Relax, he's gonna just wait.
He's gonna come. Didn't you see the rumors today?
What?
No, don't do this. Don't do this. No, don't do this.
No,
Don't do this.
What are the rumors?
Don't do this.
I don't want to hear this now, guys. I don't. Let's just move on, please.
Okay, talk Raheem Sterling. Not just talk.
Because guys, I'm sorry. You guys told me Jules Koundé was coming, and that's what you guys told me last year. So let's just move on.
I thought people have been promising Jules Koundé.
No. I can't. I have to respond to that. Sorry. Look.
No, what do you mean? What do you mean, Eric? November. Eric, you know how much I actually remember? It was December before we played United.
Yeah.
People told me Koundé is coming in January. It's July now, and now I'm not hearing it.
Yeah. Okay. Can you remind me what happened between then and now?
Of course.
I think a few things might have happened.
Of course. You know, whatever happened. But either way, what I'm saying is, let's relax, Eric. Eric, the way I'm going now is until it's like this, until we see them like this on Fabrizio Mona's tour, we shouldn't even talk about them. We shouldn't even talk about players because I just think let's just let it happen because no one even spoke about the Sterling thing. It wasn't up until 4 or 5 days ago where it really started.
We've been talking about it.
It was quick. No, but I'm like, it was quick. It was quick. It was quick business, which is what I like to see. So, but yeah, Sterling's a good signing. There's nothing more to it really. I just want more signings and more outgoings. People need to leave. Alonso needs to leave. Aspilicueta needs to leave. These guys need to go.
NK,
Firstly,
I need something to tell you. Hold on. Are you looking for a job?
Yeah, of course I'm looking for work. I'm looking for work. You know, always bear yourself, guys. Look for work. Yeah.
Okay.
Why?
Hold on. I can search as a company where you can work with him. That's
him as well. Sorry, him too. Hakim Ziyech too. With all due respect, you could go as well. With all due respect, I told people about this guy as well. He could leave as well. But Sterling, nice. Rafinha, hopefully, if he comes, that'll be a nice sign.
What about Dembele? Is Dembele coming? Isn't Dembele coming?
I thought Dembele was like, what's about letting all these people leave?
I don't. Dembele, if he comes, if he doesn't, I can still sleep at night.
Chelsea, you have no right to talk about Dembele. You have no right to talk about Dembele.
I can sleep at night, Tosin, if you want me to be honest. Like Dembele, it's like if we didn't sign Sterling, I'll be like, okay, they're good players. They're not world class, but they're very good players. Let's just keep a stack. That's all. I just want more signings. I want more centre backs. I haven't been hearing any centre backs, which is a bit concerning. I get it. This Cobham FC, but I don't really want to see Colwood. I don't want to see Colwood.
So you want to see Nathan Ake,
yeah? You know what? Tuchel, we're going to talk about Tuchel's eye test and eye for talent. He better get this right. I'm telling you, because Nathan Ake, I just think he's a whole bag of mid.
You know what? Honestly,
he's a whole bag of mid.
Honestly, like I think you guys are good in the future because of Todd Bowley. I feel like this first year, it's like it's like the Heat's first season. With the Beatles, with the Heatles, right? The big three. Like he's just waiting the waters. Just seeing what's around, and you guys are gonna start next season. You guys are gonna be trash. He's gonna fire Tuchel. He's gonna bring in his own guy, and then you guys will be good again. I think that's what's gonna happen. Like I just think right now, I don't know who's
his own guy.
Maybe Lucho Enrique. I don't know. Maybe somebody. But
who's Lucho? Okay.
But look, I'm just saying. Like I just don't see you guys doing anything next season, bro. Like. I really don't like
top 4. There's going to be a top 4 finish. There's going to be a top 4 finish.
A top 4 finish. Okay.
I think Chelsea are going to get 5th.
I hope you get clipped. I hope someone clips you, so at the end of the season, we'll be able to tell who does better.
It's a top 4 finish. No, guys, we're not going to win the league, are we? Let's be real. We're not going to win the league. So that one there is just a side. Champions League, flip a coin. Hopefully,
with the squad you have.
We don't know. Sure, we are not here to be passerbys. Let's not ask if Man City knows how many goals Allah is score, or whether he's not going to get injured, or whether Alvarez is going to take.
Is it my internet that's bad, or is it his internet that's bad?
So let's not ask if we all take it.
Bro, you sound like R2D2, man. Come on.
Tosin, relax. Look, Tosin, I know you're a Tuchel hater, so it's fine.
We're not winning the league. That's what I'm saying. It's just a top 4 finish, improvement. Hopefully, we're not gonna have some results that the Brentford game that towards the end of the season is gonna be.
You guys are gonna be bad. I'm saying I think like a 6th, 7th finish for you guys. Like,
you're saying 6th?
Yeah.
You're saying 6th. So what you're telling me is that Arsenal, United, or West Ham are going to
Arsenal.
Why are you listening to this guy?
Arsenal, if Arsenal can get someone to like another midfielder to pair with or to replace Partey, then
why is Partey getting replaced?
Arsenal are not finishing ahead of us.
I don't know. There's just some rumors. There's some rumors, but
Arsenal
are better. Arsenal are a better side. Arsenal are a better side than Chelsea.
Man, that rumor was scrap, man. That rumor was scrap.
Tosin, I don't know, man. I don't know what to say, man.
No, Arsenal. I'm not trolling. I like their personnel more than Chelsea's.
You can like something goal you want. You can like Christina Milian. No. I love her, but that doesn't mean she's better than someone else.
Right now, they have a better defense than y'all. That's a fact.
So wait, time out.
Tosin, the transfer's not finished yet, so relax.
You have no defenders. I don't think you guys are bare bones, bro. Y'all got no.
Yeah, but the winter is not over. How come you guys
Tosin, wait, guys, let me respond. Wait, guys, wait. Tosin, let me respond to you. Is Tomiyasu better than this?
What does it mean better defense?
Tomiyasu is crap.
Is Gabriel
Tosin is crap.
White? Are they better than Thiago Silva?
He's not. I don't know, man.
They got Saliba. They got Saliba pulling up too. So
okay,
we'll saying, bro. They got depth. They got. I'm taking their what's it called? Their defenders over y'all's. I just saying.
Okay, that's fine. You could do that. You could do that. Good luck with that, Tosin. Good luck. What I'm saying is,
I mean, you're only better at right back.
Tosin, I want to say something. You see, I enjoy what you're doing now, but Tosin, don't let us win that UCL. It will not go.
What UCL? You guys always. Stop this. Like, come on, man. Y'all UCL. Like, come on, bro. Like.
We are UCL merchant.
We talk about a legacy. You're not no merchants.
UCL is a legacy. We have two already.
Man, what legacy, bro? Ain't no legacy with that, bro. Nobody remembers them Chelsea wins, bro.
2012. No.
Casuals, bro.
Stop. What?
No, like we remember 2012 just because like the old guard was on the way out.
And
they was fighting for their lives. And they was fighting for their lives with that last one.
There you go, bro. It was Muhammad Ali.
Tuchel just hit lightning in the bottle, bro. Like he not like that, bro. Tuchel is not that.
I think that's a question. I think that's a genuine question. You could ask that. I'm sorry, guys. You could ask that question.
It was just some like y'all just hit lightning in the bottle. Y'all struck lightning in the bottle, bro. That's all that was, man. Like,
you sound like you're salty. You sound like.
Oh no, I'm not salty. Bro.
You're salty. You're bitter. But it's okay.
Nobody's bitter, bro.
Guys, I'm not accepting this from Chelsea fan saying you guys are you're not gonna finish. The top 4 is the best you can do. I'm not accepting that rubbish.
Why?
I'm not. Why? No, I'm not. We're not gonna play this game, Chelsea fans. We're not. You're UCL champions. You just won the UCL in 2021. No. You had no. You had 100 million. You had 100 million striker. You've got Ziyech. No, we're not accepting. No, not this.
No. With the way they talk, they should be challenging for the title.
Yeah, you should.
I don't get it. Like,
I'm humble. I'm humble.
Okay.
No, don't be humble. You were not humble until about just there. Why are you humble now?
I was humble then, Patrick. You know me. I'm not outlandish. You know me.
You guys are smart. When it's UCL, you're not humble. When it's Premier League, you become humble. Why?
This guy. All I'm saying is
he's an agent of chaos, man. Like
he is for real.
Now it's foolishness.
Well, but the thing is, what I'm saying is the window is not over, right? The window is not over. Business is not over. This American guy looks like he's cooking. He went to Barcelona. I don't know what he was doing. He bought a meal. I don't know why he did that. I don't know what for. But you guys, you're saying top 4. But what if you guys sign on ballers? Because you just need few ballers. Let's say you get Koulibaly.
Okay, then it changes. It changes.
Koulibaly doesn't want to go to Chelsea. That's the thing.
Why? Did he say no?
He wants to go to Barcelona. See, that's the thing. Chelsea don't have pull. They don't have any pull.
No, I wouldn't say we go to Tosin.
Koulibaly didn't say that. That's fake, bro.
Tosin, I wouldn't say we go to
Barcelona.
Fake news.
Barcelona are better. Barcelona are always going to be more attractive.
It's just his bias. It's his inner bias. That's all that is. Like he put.
What about Delete? I thought Delete is also going to.
Delete. I thought Chelsea were really gonna get Delete. Then I saw Bayern. I saw Bayern pull up. Like I'm just saying, bro. Like y'all got no pull, bro. Like Dembele is free. He's free, bro.
Why don't you sign him
out here, bro? Like,
yeah, why don't you sign him?
I mean, we rejected it. We rejected him. It's not my fault.
You didn't reject him at all.
No, we did. No, dude, Luis Campos rejected him. This is all facts. Y'all can look this up.
To be fair, if PSG were interested,
it's not my fault. It's not my fault that Luis Campos had to reject.
Wait. Listen, I was here. Vireton was here. You told me you're getting Labiu Pogba, Zinedine Zidane, Ousmane Dembele.
Yeah, thank you. Talk your stuff, Abdullah.
I did not say that.
Yeah.
I want Dembele.
Hey,
but it's
okay. We got receipts.
Hey, on Twitter, I'm pulling up on Twitter right now. I'm on the Twitter right now, and I look at an act called Topless Fresh number 10. And I see Dembele and Tuchel on this man's profile picture. So what the hell going on, bro? I mean, this is a Chelsea fan talking, right? I mean,
I want Dembele.
Where it at,
I'm not
bro?
gonna
Where
hide
it
the
at?
fact. Relax. I want Dembele. I'm not hiding that fact. But if it's gonna stay in Barcelona, fair, you know.
But Dembele is not
Why would you
Ronaldinho
want to
now.
play
What are
this
you
thing
guys saying?
in hospital?
Yeah. Patrick,
You guys have no pull, like, bro.
Patrick,
Tuchel knows Dembele personally. Like, it's crazy.
If we wanted him, we would have offered him a contract, but we didn't, so we don't want him.
One minute. Tosin.
You know what you guys need to do though, for real, like to save y'all summer? Y'all need to go get Cristiano.
Oh hell no!
You're trying to ruin my club. Y'all need to do something. No, seriously, y'all need to do something.
You're trying to ruin our club, bro. You're trying to ruin our club. Don't do that. Come on.
Because I just don't see how you guys compete next season. I just don't see it.
No, we're not trying to compete. It's a top four finish. It's a top four finish.
You know, Bowley. I think Bowley wants to sack Tuchel in the back of his mind, but you know he's just gonna let it play out this season.
Yeah, but who's there, dude?
It's gonna be a
we are in a rebuild, bro.
All right, man. Let's see.
Who's there? Who's there?
Hey.
All right, man.
You know that you're rebuilding, then you slap that in the final. Stop lying. I'm not accepting underdog. I'm not accepting underdog from Chelsea fans. No.
We're underdogs right now.
We're underdogs in the league. Yeah.
And the Champions League too. We're underdogs.
No one else. Wait.
So we're top. We're favorites then.
Well, Man City are not favorite. Man City aren't favorites.
Yeah, but
I'm asking, how have you guys moved from signing Kunde to Ake?
No, don't worry. Don't watch what we're doing. Don't watch what we're doing.
Good question.
Look, the answer. I've said this a few times. The answer is very simple. Tuchel. No.
Tuchel wants 3 defenders coming in.
Tuchel doesn't want Kunde. That's what I heard.
Interesting stuff.
So
It
would have been a club signing from like Grand.
No, but Daniel, my thing is these journalists, bro. I was seeing Tuchel's enamored with. That's the sort of English I was seeing. Tuchel's enamored with. Tuchel loves the idea of Kunde joining. That's what I saw. These journalists, man. This is why I can't stand.
If I'm a journalist, I'll make a lot of money. Don't you know that? I'll make a lot of money.
These journalists, bro. All I'm saying, by the way, is Barcelona.
The only journalist you should really believe is Ornstein. Even Fabrizio on the screen here, like there's no add-on in the deal apparently. So he just wrote that because it came out, and then the actual news came out. So
it's happening merchant, isn't it?
Ornstein is the guy.
No, the guy, yeah.
Ornstein is
and
he's ridiculous, man.
If he messes up, he'll tell you he messes up. Like he said that the deal had add-ons, and then he immediately corrected it. Like other people will just let their mistake ride. So
David Austin is a top tier man.
Tier 1.
No, but guys, you guys really believe in Sterling, Havertz, and Mason Mount?
No. That's gonna be more work.
Man, y'all are cooked, man.
Tosin, there's gonna be more work.
I think you forgot that the window isn't over yet. It's
gonna be more work. Relax. Come on, bro. Relax.
So this man,
So who y'all getting? Who y'all getting then?
It doesn't matter. It's in God's hands. It's in God's hands. Don't worry. It's in God's hands. We all find out.
Believe the tier 1. This is the person here. So he said, apology. The fee is 47.5 fixed. No add-ons.
That's a good deal.
My thing is, he's been in the game for a decade, dude. He's been in the Premier League playing Premier League football for what was it, like a decade?
I'm sorry. This is good money for both sides at the end of the day, because Raheem could have screwed us over, stayed till January and just gone for a lesser fee, or stayed till next year and walked in for free and got a big sign on. So this is actually good. That's why I was telling City fans who are hating on him. I was like, Raheem could have been an asshole and sat on that bench, received his 3K, waited next year and left us for free and got a sign-on fee. You know what I mean? So look, guys, for me, I'm happy with this money. City wanted 100 million between Raheem and Jesus. They really wanted that 100 million. That was the target. They have sold about 12 brothers. Now we're on 2 million.
Speak about that.
Is there a problem at your club, Patrick? Between
I didn't hear you, man. I didn't hear you. Those wind at the door. What did you say? I didn't hear you.
Is there a problem?
I said, is there a problem at your club?
Well, with money?
with us.
With brothers, with us, bro.
Look, guys. I'm gonna answer this for the 7th time, and I've been asked on every stream. Look, guys, it just happens. It's not that they picked them. It just happened that 12 people
I think
have ended up
Kawaka
being sold.
might be leaving soon. Kawaka might be leaving soon.
Eto was right, by the way. Eto and Yaya Toure, it seems like they weren't really capping, but that's a whole nother.
I saw an 11 today that was I think Emerson. I can't list it, but it was just like, oh, that looks very unseasoned. You know.
Come on, we have Phillips and Walker. Come on.
That's the nicest way.
Wait, are y'all talking about City's 11?
Mm.
Okay,
it was Haaland, Grealish, Foden, De Bruyne, Rodri.
Not even a shade of black. Wow.
Silva.
What?
Laporte.
Man.
Not even a shade of black. Yo, Pep.
Come on, Walker. Come on, Walker.
Keep it football, man.
No, Tosin, no, I can't. No,
man.
Tosin, no.
Look, man, if it's 11 Asians that make PSG go, I'm all for it, man.
Thank you, Tosin. Thank you.
Oh gosh, yo.
That's the going through, guys. It's nothing. It's not good.
Yeah,
what I'm saying is, I know guys like Pep. That's what I'm saying. I know dudes like Pep. Anyway,
was it Torres that like patted the black kid on his head and was like, "Hey, he looks like Sterling." Who was that? Have you guys seen that video?
Oh gosh, yo, what?
Yo, yeah, I think it was Torres.
Wait, I remember Bernardo. Was it Bernardo Silva saying someone looks like
Torres who said that? I saw that. It was black.
Yeah, it was Fernand Torres. I was like, wow. That's what one season.
No, but who tweeted that picture of that cartoon and said that somebody?
It was Silva.
That was Silva. Yo, wow, that Rico case, boy. That City Rico case.
It's happening. We'll bring a brother. Well, I'm sure we'll bring a brother.
I don't think. I don't think Chelsea can really look at Man City and talk about racism. I feel like that's
that's low. I didn't say that.
Look at our team though.
No. I was just thinking through the process, and it's.
Daniel, don't go too much.
Look, Daniel, we have black players in our team.
Yeah, there wasn't a mass exodus of black players like this.
What did y'all do? What did y'all do to that black PSG fan?
Don't worry.
You know what Jesus said about like worrying about the speck of dust in your brother's eye when you have a plank in your eye? I think that might be that.
No, but
thank
Daniel,
you.
Daniel, here's my thing.
I got you, Patrick. Sunday school.
Daniel, here's my thing though. Has there ever been a mass exodus? This is actually a mass exodus of brothers. I haven't seen anything like this before in quite some time. I don't know.
Because the whole academy team was full of brothers. The best were brothers.
Sterling, Gabo Jesus.
Requested to leave.
Stephen.
Stephen, the brother Stephen, we are pushing him out. Yeah.
We're pushing him out.
Okay, guys. Okay, I admit it. It's suspect. It's suspect. Okay. Is that what you're going to say?
It's suspect.
Okay, are you gonna give me Phillips and Walker? Are you gonna give me Phillips and Walker and Mahrez maybe?
No, I'm not giving you Phillips. I'm not giving you Phillips. I'm not giving you Phillips.
Phillips is.
But do you know? By the way, before we go, do you know that Raheem is being replaced by another Jamaican in Cole Palmer?
Time for Grealish to step up, man.
Yo, this guy, Patrick.
So, guys, NK, I want to come to you on this.
Yeah.
Me right now, I'm fuming. I'm hungry, but I'm gonna back him. If it's that what he wants, I have nothing to say than to back Thomas Tuchel.
Tuchel better get this one right, man. He better get this one right. I'm sorry. He has to get this right because I'm sorry, guys.
Man, y'all just going after City players, man.
Ake is just mid. Ake is just mid. I look at him like an average CB. He's just an average centre back. But I think he's like Christensen level. That's the way I look at Ake. Just praying. He's Christensen level. I'm just praying he maintains that. That's what I'm saying. That's it really. I don't think anyone should look at Ake like Van Dijk or anything like let's calm down.
If I can fold in our last conversation though. Isn't it interesting who the proper Chelsea fans are willing to back from the academy Like, shouldn't all of the Twitter fans who are like, yay Academy, yay Kobum, shouldn't they be happy that Nathan Ake is returning?
We lost Gay and Tomori. That's the thing. That's the sad thing.
He's an Academy graduate. I mean, you know.
Yeah, he is. He is.
And the end of last season, he carried us for a few games. Like when the defenders were injured, he carried us.
Christensen level. That's just my standard up. Like Christensen level. If he's Christensen, that's okay.
But he's a more reliable Christensen.
Yeah. I'm not sure about
At least
that.
he won't get
No, Christensen didn't do anything for this club. I'm sorry, Christensen didn't do anything for this club.
Ake didn't do nothing for Man City as well.
But he did something for you guys. Like he did a very good pass in Europa or something.
No, so you can say the same thing about Christensen.
Christensen didn't do anything for us, but people are acting like we're gonna miss Christensen. So
we're not gonna miss him. We're not gonna miss him.
Nobody's gonna miss Christensen, bro.
It's not good.
Ake, just do your job. Just perform your job. That's what I want.
He's been promised first team football. You know that, right?
No. He's not gonna be. No one is promised first team football.
Oh, that's what he's been told. That's why he's left seat.
It's just rumor. It's just rumor because there's no way Thomas Tuchel is going to promise Ake first team football and tell Matt Lowe or any news outlet, I've promised Ake first team football. Reporting. It's just a lie. Yeah, I don't believe that. I don't believe those things. I don't.
Because right now, I can't just believe this. Out of all the defender that is in the
no, but I'd lie. Look at the market.
This wants 3 defenders. Let's not forget.
Apart from the more reliable defenders or first choice defenders from certain teams, Ake is still ranked very highly.
No, he's a decent defender. He's a decent defender.
He's not decent. No, I don't agree.
What do you mean?
Gueye is better than this guy. Gueye is better than this guy. It's impossible. You can't tell me otherwise. Gueye is better
possible.
Than this
it's possible. No, it's possible. I can't lie. It's possible. But what do you want us to do, bro? What do you want us to do?
We're going to let go of Gueye to bring this guy in. I mean,
but
like you said,
sign a new contract.
You don't need to bring Ake in.
It doesn't make sense.
I think it's just quickly. It's important to understand. Like there aren't that many left-footed players for that position. So there is like a slight premium, especially if you play with the back three of a left-sided center back who's also left-footed. So Tuchel's probably looking at that and thinking that will be an advantage because that will open passing lanes to the wing back and midfielders and.
But it's impossible to see.
And he can also play left back, and he's very fast.
Yeah, so it's a smart signing. You might not like it because it's not sexy. It's not flashy. It's not this, is that. But there are still other players who could be brought in.
If it means it's going to be covering both the left back and the
he won't play left back because he will keep Emerson and he has Chilwell, so he won't play that.
I think we might let both Emerson.
Emerson is staying.
He's going to be the left-sided center back in the 3.
But that means we are sticking to back 3. It doesn't make any sense. Like
flexibility. That's flexibility. That's what I'm saying. That's flexibility.
And worst case, he can also play DM. So there's that.
He can't play DM for Chelsea. Like he can't. He has not played DM.
No, I'm lying. Put that down.
Take that down, bro. That's embarrassing.
Put this down.
Those would go lit. Come on, bro.
I'm like, take this.
That's almost as bad as the Black Balotelli. It's not as bad. It's almost as bad.
Oh my god. Yo. Nah, guys, come on. He's just a good signing. We move on. Again, this window is about signings in totality. We shouldn't look at one person. It should be everyone.
I think we might ignore this signing. I feel like we might go after someone else. I think we might, because the way I see it, Man City is not gonna let him go until they get a replacement, and they want at least 40 million or 41 million, the same amount they paid for him. So I think if it drags on because Man City are not able to get their target, or I think they might. Why can't we go for Pau Torres? Why do we need Nathan Ake?
That's the funny thing. I hear that Man City are whispering in Pau Torres is here. So basically, you guys might buy this guy.
Pau Torres is there. Why can't we go and get Pau Torres?
What was the last good Spanish player not named Fabregas that
God.
played for the club?
How many Spanish players have played for the club? That's what you need to ask first, because Aspie played for us, and he was exceptional. Our
Aspie,
captain.
that's it. Aspie's like that's it.
Yeah, so
Morata
comes
too.
in,
Don't forget Morata. Don't forget Morata. He played.
Morata was ass.
Yeah, exactly, and he stunk.
And
don't forget Kepa.
Pedro as well.
Kepa ass.
Pedro.
Alonso ass. Like I'm over the Spanish dudes, bro.
it's unlike Pau
Mata
Torres
was
is different. Like,
Mata was good. Mata was good.
That was 2013.
Pedro.
Yeah, it was
Pedro
great.
Pedro was the definition of an average signing. This is what I want Ake to be. Just Pedro. Just be like Pedro standard.
But you guys, this guy in the back three might surprise you. You know that.
It's okay. I'm okay. I'm content with this.
He's not trash. He's got speed, and even for a guy with his height, he scores so many headers. He was scoring so many headers for Bournemouth and City, and he's good in the air. Ake is physical. It's just that sometimes he gets injured in a very silly way. Like he always gets injured in some silly way. So you're like, how did he get injured that way? But Ake, I think in your back three, even in your team, given the confidence, Ake there's potential. It's just that at City, he did carry us for games, guys. I'm telling you, there was a point where City fans wanted Ake in. They didn't want Diaz because Diaz came back from injury and he wasn't as great, or he wasn't running as fast, and Diaz was struggling with his knee. So people actually wanted Ake. Ake was about those votes where people are like, play Ake in the UCL. That's how good Ake was. So I don't know, you guys are complaining, but I think if you look at it in the Premier League, what's next? Do you want to go get Dunk from Brighton, maybe?
No comment.
Okay, thank you.
There are lots of players. It's impossible for us to ignore the market and just
with the same price point.
Yes, with the same. If he wants to switch to a back four, there's no way we are not going.
What is
all
Pau
in
Torres'
for
release
value.
clause?
It's impossible.
60 million.
What's his release clause?
60.
Yes, 60 is a fair price.
What if he comes in and flop?
He can't flop. Why should he flop?
Why? No. What do you mean he can't flop? What do you mean he can't flop?
Okay, what if Ake comes in and flop?
Yeah, he might.
So I would rather take the risk on a better player. You can't tell me Pau Torres is not a better footballer. He's a better player.
But I'm talking about you're guaranteed Ake won't take time to gel in with the Premier League.
5'8" defender. I don't care.
He's
What
5'11".
Premier League.
He's 6 foot.
Luis Diaz came from the Portuguese league, and he just walked in. He's playing in the Premier League.
Let me come to Blue Eyes.
This Premier League proven is just a myth. It's a myth. If you're good enough, you're good enough. It's simple.
Blue Eyes, give me your take on Chukwuemeka Ake. That's his name.
Gullit.
Relax. Blue Eyes, I think it's muted. Eric, I'm fuming. I'm hungry, but I'll back to Tuchel.
Can you hear me?
Blue Eyes, yeah. Blue Eyes, Chukwuemeka Ake. I'm hungry. I'm fuming, but I'll back Tuchel. If it is what he wants, I will back him.
Yeah, man. I don't know who sanctioned this deal. I don't know who actually said this deal should go through. I'm telling you.
Honestly,
I'm trying to figure out how it's going to work. Like which position, So maybe he's good with the ball to his feet. Maybe that's what he wants to bring to the. I don't know. Anybody know much about Nathan? I don't know.
You know him. Start like you don't know him. You know him. Come on.
No, unless the fact he can play in midfield, or maybe he can play.
He can play left back, and he's very fast.
I see that.
No. But jokes aside, I don't know why we're doing this deal. I really don't. But maybe
this guy is not better than Malansa.
No.
Stop.
Chalobah is better than this guy now. Chalobah is better than him.
He's better than this guy.
What are you guys doing?
I said Malansa is just as good as this guy.
No.
Come on, no. Chalobah is better than this guy now.
Are you telling me Malansa will not make a Bournemouth team?
Malansa will fight for his shirt too. What are you
He's a Bournemouth player at best, man. Malansa will fight for his shirt with this guy.
You are absolutely drunk. Absolutely.
What are you talking about, man? Come on.
When was the last time you saw a dreadlock guy play well?
No, we need to have an honest discussion about Chalobah too towards the end of the season. Guys, come on. Is that a tidy CB?
I think he's better than Ake. He's more reliable than Ake.
I don't know why we are going for Nathan Ake. That's my problem.
Because he's reliable. He keeps it clean.
No,
How many
Not to
games
make a
did he
mistake.
play last season?
No, it's not. No. This is not an example of a big. That's why I say, are we a big club? Or are we a big team?
That's what I'm saying. Like, why should we go to Man City
what are we
and
doing
take
with Nathan
scrubs?
Ake? If you tell me Sterling, I'll listen. Our people say, if you want to eat a frog, right, you eat a fat and juicy one. So when people curse at you that you eat frogs, at least you know you ate a big one.
Okay, I get what you're saying. Okay.
You understand?
Oh, I guess like when you go in, you have to go all in.
You have to go all in. Thank you. That's exactly the meaning of that saying. Yes.
Okay, I'm with you. You're right. I think you guys as a big club. I know Ake is Mr. Responsible. The guy doesn't drink. He doesn't go out much. He's very responsible, professional. But I think you guys could have bought Ake as a backup, but you need a big signing.
Of course, the window's not over. The window's not over. The window's not over, folks. It's not ending tomorrow. It's not ending tomorrow.
Yeah,
Relax.
but guys, I know you're denying this, but the rumors are you promised this boy first team football.
Don't worry what we're doing. Don't worry. He's here. Well, he's not here. Apparently he's on his way. But the window's not over, guys. Come on.
No, but you're forgetting something. We promised first team football to every prospect. Remember when you went into high school for the first time? Remember what your principal told you? That we expect you to be a lawyer at the end, or they give you this big thing.
You become a carpenter.
But now you're a DJ.
Right, you've lied to Ake.
No, I'm like,
You guys are bad. But if you lie to this guy, I feel bad. But he's such a nice guy.
Judging by his fitness history, that's a loan to put us off this deal. Like, it's impossible for us to not see the fitness issues. He has 7 appearances for Man City all season, and we are buying him.
You people wanted Dembele, by the way. You people wanted Dembele. So continue.
Thank you. They did, and they were twerking for Dembele.
Continue.
Dembele on the free, knowing that we have Levi Colwill that can do what this guy would do.
My goodness.
If you have 7 appearances for Man City, you are not reliable.
Nah.
7 appearances, 7. That's less than like 5%.
But he was injured a bit, but those were just important appearances. And Ake saved us goal line clearances, 3 of them.
How important are the appearances, though? Did he play against Real Madrid?
He saved us. He cleared the ball off the line 3 times.
Did he play against Real Madrid?
No, he played against Madrid a bit, but he played against Arsenal. He played against you guys. I think so.
I'm not sure he has highlights for Man City.
He also played left back against you guys.
Come on. Stop hating, man.
Come on, guys. This guy, I'm not trying to throw, but if City fans are pissed off that Ake is leaving, we are pissed off.
You are not pissed off, man. Stop this. Man. You are not pissed off.
I'm perplexed, man. I'm pissed off, man.
Cannot have Laporte, Stone, and Diaz, and you are pissed off Ake is leaving. It's impossible. Don't give us. It's cap. It's a lie. You are not pissed off. You are happy to let this guy leave. You are getting 40 million for this bomb. 7 appearances. Stop lying.
You know what? Let me be real. When we paid 41 million, I said Bournemouth finessed us. But if you guys give us back our money, thank you very much. Finally, we can stay paid.
Like, it's like giving us 30 million for Malansar. Like, we will jubilate. There's no way we will sell Malansar to any team for anything over 10 million and we won't be happy. It's the same thing with Ake. It's not good. I mean, there's no way we can paint it.
Preach, my brother, preach.
Make it look nice.
Does he need to be good?
He needs to be very good. Very, very good.
All I'm saying is I saw a dude like my lifestyle look okay. So I all I'm saying is if Tuchel can make this guy look great, so be it. Because I remember people saying Rudiger needed to go before Tuchel came here. People said Rudiger.
Yeah, you're right.
Don't change the narrative.
I wasn't a part of those people.
Okay, but what people saying that was
people said it. I believe. Like I agree. But then I've never been part of those people because
wait, time out. Sorry, before this continues, when Trevor Chalobah was first even mentioned, were you secure in yourself? Were you or were you questioning the decision? Come on, this what
No,
I'm
no, no.
saying
As soon as he stepped on the pitch, I knew there was a player there. As the first game he played for Chelsea, I knew there was a player there. And then his age is 20 years. I know, wow. He scored a banger from outside the box as a 20-year-old in the first game. In the first game for a big club.
That was a nice
That's
rotational
mentality.
player. He's a
That's
nice rotational player.
See, it's hard for a 20-year-old who is a defender to take a shot at all in the big team. He's going to be nervous. It's impossible. But coming to Chelsea and doing that mentality, that alone tells me a lot.
All I'm saying is, by the way, guys, sorry, can I ask a question? Did Chelsea make the right decision keeping Christensen and letting Ake go? Well, I'm just saying that now. I'll ask the question again later date. Did Chelsea make the right decision keeping Christensen and letting Ake go? That's what I want to know. Sorry.
I think both of them shouldn't be at the club anyway. Both.
In a few months, you know, you're gonna say this is your best defender.
If you want us to, if you want us to compete at the highest level, like we've as Chelsea fans, that's what I want. If you want us to win the league, we cannot buy a player who is the fourth choice of a club who is not an European giant anyway. We are European giants.
Bro,
2 Champions Leagues in 10 years makes you a giant already.
Chelsea won a league with Victor
anyone that
Moses.
wait, hold on. Hold on. It's heritage, football heritage. If
Chelsea
if we
won a
play,
league with Victor Moses.
Relax.
If he fits the system, it will work.
Relax. Just wait.
The system.
No. There's nothing
it's
wrong.
Not
with
about your level of
There's
talent.
nothing wrong
it's about
with the
your
system.
level.
No.
Like how well do you fit into what the manager wants?
It's not about the system. If we had Ruben Diaz, and wait, hold on, bro.
Do you hear what you're saying?
Hold on.
Or are you just talking?
Can you just hold on? If we had Ruben Diaz, if we had Ruben Diaz and Virgil van Dijk in our squad, we will not play back three. We will not play. I'm telling you for a fact. If we had Ruben Diaz and Virgil van Dijk as a part of our team, it's impossible for any coach to come in and play back three with those players. Even
John Stones.
Even John Stones. I tell you for a fact, you have 5'8" player, really. Nathan Ake. Hold on, you are the one who is not listening. You are not listening. Ake is not Chelsea standard.
I'm listening. You said if you get Ruben Diaz or Virgil van Dijk and you put them in a 2, then no manager would play a back 3. That's what you're saying.
That's what I'm saying.
So I'm listening, but I think that's stupid.
It's not stupid. You are listening. Maybe your listening has a problem. You have
let the man cook. Let the man cook.
You have the caliber. The reason we play back 3 is because of the caliber of players we had.
No, it's because Tuchel wants to play that way.
That's complete cap. Chiellini, Bonucci, and Barzagli was in the back 3. They're one of the 2 of them are one of the best defenders in their generation. I want to hear that.
If Chelsea bought Koulibaly and had him with Thiago Silva, do you think that Tuchel would play 3 or 2?
2.
He would play with 3.
Oggs. I see you in the comments. Oggs, my brother, I see you in the comments.
Wait. What was Tuchel playing at Dortmund and PSG?
In Dortmund,
he played a 3 in PSG. I told people this. He played a 3 at PSG as well. Don't get it twisted.
I think towards the early, before he left, I think he played like a back 4 in a 4-2-2 formation, where he played McKenna as a DM. And then he was playing
at Dortmund. He was playing with 3. At Dortmund, he was playing with 3.
With 3, yeah.
Occasionally. So it's a part of Tuchel's system that he wants to play with 3. He likes playing with 3, not just because of what it does defensively, but what it does offensively with the wing backs.
The wing backs, yeah.
So this idea that if you just buy quality, then he'll all of a sudden just want to play with 4, that's not going to happen. So if Nathan Ake fits the system that he wants to play as a left-sided center back,
who are the wing backs?
It's not a bad signing.
Who are the wing backs for PSG? Who was the right wing back?
In the 3-4-3 he played was Julian Waga was the DM. I don't know the wing back.
Well, for PSG, who was the I'm hearing this now. It was probably
Meunier. I was probably Meunier. It
was Meunier, and I think Bernat. So the front 3 was Neymar, Di Maria, and Kylian Mbappe.
Is Tosin still here?
Tosin left.
Tosin doesn't know.
Meunier and Bernat was the wing back for PSG, and it was I think Kylian Mbappe, Neymar Jr. and
I don't know. Guys, don't castrate me, but I'm assuming it's Mané for at least for a period of time. I don't remember who on the right side it was in the Champions League final or anything like that.
But you know the three at the back system really relies on the wing backs, right?
Yeah.
So if it relies on the wing backs, it's impossible for us not to know the wing backs that played for PSG.
That's what I said. I said Mounier and Bernat played as a wing back, and the front three was Kylian Mbappe, Neymar Jr., and the Angel Di Maria.
Okay, in Tuchel's last 3 games before he got sacked at PSG, the wing backs were Bakker and Florenzi, and he was playing with the back 3 of Kawaza, Kerher, and Pereira. That's in one game.
Yeah.
And then the next game, he was playing with Kurzawa as a wing back and Florenzi on the right, with the back 3 of Kerrer, Kimpembe, and Marquinhos. And I think in his last game managing PSG, I think he got sacked at Christmas, if I remember correctly. He was playing with Dagba and Pimbele as wingbacks, with Marquinhos, Kerrer, and Bakker as his center backs. That's according to Transfermarkt. So that's the system that he played at PSG, at least near the end. So this idea that that's not how he wants to play, even if he doesn't have quality, like he had the riches of PSG at his disposal, he still ended up playing with the back 3. Why? Because that's how he plays.
That's how he plays.
I don't want him to play that way. I wish you were right. I wish he could buy players and play with the back 4. That's how I want to see football played.
Exactly. Me too.
But hold on, he played a back 4. It's like a hybrid, isn't it? It's like
he played the back 4. It's a hybrid. I said it yesterday. It was a hybrid of 4-2-2 and 3-4-3. It's a hybrid formation.
It's a hybrid
formation.
Okay.
It's not like 3 bar.
So why can't we hybrid ourselves? Well, you have to like this restricts us from hybrid.
No. That's because
no, that's what you're saying. That's what you're saying.
End of the
season, we're restricted.
No. Black, wait, because when the season finished, this question came back was asking. They asked Tuchel, and he said, the back three explain is not even about the system. It's about how the players implement the way he wants to play. And they said it, and I quote, "Are you gonna play back 4 when the new season?" He said, "I will play back 4 depending on the player I have, and if I'm being forced to do that, then it depends on the player I have for the squad. And I'm gonna do a full assessment and see, okay, if I'm gonna switch, which means the back three explain doesn't have a problem. It's all about the structure between James and Benjamin."
Abdullahi, Conte had some of the best centre backs in the past six. Even at Inter, he was still playing a back 3. It depends on what the coach wants. I don't want to hear anything else. Please.
No, Conte is different. Tuchel plays a back 4 or 4-2-2-2. Why are we acting like as if he played a back 3? Why are we acting like that?
He played the back 3.
He showed you a run of games. He showed you a run of games.
I just showed like his last 3 games at PSG. I just showed you what he played.
Yeah, he played the back 3.
And I'm looking now. 5 of his last 6 games at PSG, including one in the Champions League, he played back 3, back 5. So this is not something that he just came up with out of the blue.
But you mentioned the squad now. Can you play back 4 without defense line? The defense line you mentioned. Tell me the defense line you just mentioned.
Can you play a back 4 with Kimpembe and Thiago Silva as your 2 center backs, or Marquinhos? You pick, and then Dagba and Florenzi. Yeah, you could if you wanted to. He just doesn't want to.
So how would you pair Thiago Silva and Marquinhos in the back 4?
They play together in Brazil national team.
Have you not seen them play internationally ever?
International, they play together.
So you want to compare international football now?
No, hold on, guys.
Oh my god! I can't believe this. I can't believe what you're
just
doing.
reaching at this point, bro.
I can't believe.
But hold on, guys. Hold on.
Marquinhos and Thiago Silva play together in Brazil national team.
Didn't Tuchel play the back 4 against Bayern Munich in the Champions League final?
He did.
He played the back 4.
He did. And no, but what's the point? He did. He played a back 3 against City in his Champions League final too. Why can't managers evolve? I don't understand this. Managers could evolve and change things. It's very possible he decided to change. What's crazy about that? I don't get this. I don't get this.
The players. The players.
That's exactly what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying.
Center backs are unique and actually unique.
Are you ready for this though? He's not changing. I just looked this up on a whim, but his last 4 games at Dortmund, 3-5-2, 3-1-4-2,
people, man.
3-5-2, 3-4-1-2, and then he plays 4-2-3-1 for a couple games. He played a game against Gladbach where he played 3-4-2-1. And this is 2017. So I don't know why we're expecting this guy to just change. Like I said when Abdullahi first asked me, he plays with back three principles. Even if he plays with four at the back, you're still going to see a midfielder come and make three, so the fullbacks at that point can go forward and essentially become fullbacks or wingback. Sorry. So it's how he plays.
Yeah.
And if he wants a left-footed center back, 40 million on Nathan Ake is not that bad of a deal.
It's not that bad. It's just that the player isn't
it's
good
just
enough.
he's not sexy, and I get it. Like we as Chelsea fans, whatever it is, want sexy names. Get Koulibaly, get whoever the best center back is, because that improves the squad and you can win trophies. I understand that, but system to Tuchel is always going to be king. And if you have a functional piece, he'll want that more than just a sexy name.
Yeah.
The sexy name is what caught out Chelsea with Lukaku. Oh, just bring him in because he's Lukaku.
Shy.
But it didn't work because he didn't fit the system ultimately.
You need hard workers like Ake, guys. And I think in the back three, Ake will surprise most of you.
I just think it's good for like the squad. I mean,
I think it's a good squad signing. You need a guy. We don't have center backs. Why is him being signed? It's okay. We'll sign more. We're signing more.
Okay,
guys.
hold on, guys.
I can put money that this guy is going to be your first choice at LCB.
It's okay. That's fine. That's fine. I don't have an issue with that.
Thank
We
you
were dealing with Christensen and Malang Sarr. I'm okay. That's fine by me. That's okay. Guys, stop.
So if he's a rotational player for what 40 million pounds for a rotational player,
yes.
So who's gonna be the starter? De Ligt?
I don't know. Again, it's in God's hands. It's in God's hands. It's in God's hands.
So his back three at Dortmund, I'm looking at it now. He was playing with Guerrero left wing back, Socrates, Bartra, Schmelzer as his three, and then Dembele was almost like a midfielder with then Piszczek as a right wing back. So yeah, this is something he's been up to for a while, guys. So I'm sure he has Nathan Ake.
Even Daniel, even when Tosin said that Tuchel does not play back for a play back three. He said it clearly on the stream. He said Tuchel is used to playing a back thing in PH that he has always wanted, and he did it a lot. And I said, because I was comforting him that why Tuchel doesn't play back for. He said Tuchel decide when he wants to play back for. It depends on the position he wants to play with. That is when he switches formation. But he's always very used to play a back three. And he even said it. His back three is not like a back three the way Conte plays. His back three is different because he plays with a wing back who eventually become more of a midfielder that is very good on the ball. So the way Tuchel plays is different. The way he plays the back three, he played them more as a back four, where the wing backs literally come to the midfield and create instead of playing as a wing back, as a wing back.
Yeah, and like Chelsea played back for last season, but it was only because of all of the injuries to defenders. Like, there's no way you convince me that Tuchel wants to play a back four with Malang Sarr at left back.
Oh, Malang Sarr, you guys really said some criminal things today. Real criminal things. It's okay, though.
But
Casey,
if even like worst case, if Nathan Ake is taking Sarr's minutes in those instances in the season, I think Chelsea will be better for that.
Thank you.
He might end up becoming your captain, you know.
Say again, Patrick.
He might end up becoming your captain, you know.
That's okay. That's okay.
Yeah, like this guy was almost the Sidika vice captain. Apparently he's very professional, very dedicated. You guys, that's what I'm saying. You need people like this. You don't need these people who are fancy, because Ake will not come there and start asking for big money. He loves your club, it looks like, because I just saw his Instagram. Looks like he's actually a Chelsea fan. He loves Chelsea. So you're getting a guy who's dedicated to your club. These Ziyech people who look unhappy, like Ziyech, I don't like him. You don't score a goal and start doing that attitude thing he was doing. It pissed me off. Like I was like, who the fuck does he think he is? Excuse my language. But Ziyech used to score, and then he stands there, like sort of trying to say, you see. But you need people like him who are not coming there for money to hurt your club. That are there to play. So imagine a back line of him, Thiago. What is Chalaba's foot? What's the foot for Chalaba?
Right foot,
Right?
right footer.
He's right
You
foot.
see,
So there's
that,
no
you
left
can
foot.
cook with that back. I think that back can hold itself. But if you get a big guy, you better get somebody who's interested to come to your club, not just somebody who's coming there for a paycheck. That's all. That's all about. Well, that's what I can say. And him being able to play as a left back, I think, is an advantage. And the system maybe Tuchel wants to play.
This guy, sorry, just before you move on, like people say this guy is a perfectionist. Everything is down to the last millimeter. Come on, it might be as simple as Daniel said. What's it called? A left-footed centre back. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. There's a reason why Bastoni is so beloved and is wanted by folks. He's a left-footed centre back. They're rare. They're rare. It's okay.
I'm looking at his Instagram though. Dr. Umar wouldn't approve.
Oh,
but
Bro, relax. Did I mention that? Did I mention that at Man City dinners? This guy plays the piano too, so you're getting a piano player.
Crisis Talks. Oh, I'm seeing that now. It might be Crisis Talks. It's okay, though. It's all right.
You guys are sick, man.
Dr. Umar wouldn't like that choice.
Yo, oh gosh.
Casey, Raheem Sterling, give me your take.
Yeah, I think he's all right.
Excuse me.
I haven't rated him for like 2 seasons.
Wow. Whoa.
For 2 seasons, last 2 seasons, he has been garbage.
Wow.
Yeah. No, but before that, he was very good, right? So maybe you can like restart his career.
Yeah, that miss against Leon. I don't know.
It destroyed him.
Tough crowd.
But I don't get it. Why do you want him? He can't play as a striker. And if you don't have a striker, like how will it work?
Don't worry, you'll see. You'll see how it
because
works.
Tuchel doesn't play with it.
Eric.
Tuchel doesn't play with his striker.
So don't worry, you'll see.
Tuchel doesn't play with his striker.
No, but I've been like looking at your transfer activity. Like you're after everyone. So I don't understand like what kind of players do you want? So
Tuchel, man, he's just gonna play Havertz basically as a false 9, kind of like in a Firmino role, and he's gonna hope that Sterling can just score a bunch.
But Sterling is not Salah.
Like he's on a Salah Mane kind of vibe.
But he's not Salah.
It's going in that direction. So. But I don't think Sterling is good enough to like score 25, 30 goals in the season. So
yeah, but his highest score is 31.
That was like 4 years ago, right?
Kind of my point. Like,
yeah, 40 overall. Yeah, so basically, Raheem before the 2 seasons, which obviously Pep throws him out, he was one of the best wingers in the world, according to everything.
What was the reason that Pep froze him out, though, Patrick? Was it because he wasn't good, or was it personal reasons?
Do you want me to be honest with you guys? The thing about Raheem is the guy is so skilled, right? He was born with natural skill. Whether people laugh at him or make fun of him, the guy is short, raw sense of gravity, and the guy can dribble. And if he skins your fullback, you're in shit. Like he and the thing about him is he's blessed by one thing. When Pep took him over from Liverpool, Pep taught him how to do movement. I don't know if you've seen the videos where him and Arteta were showing Raheem where to stand, how to do. Raheem has got the best movement possibly in the league. But do you know what's the problem with Raheem? Majority of the time is sometimes in a game, he will either score all those 3 goals and he score a hat-trick and you're like, well done, or he'll come a game where he will miss 10 chances and just score 1. Does that make sense? So he'll go through on goal, and you're going to be frustrated saying, why isn't it somebody else who goes through on goal? Raheem has got the best movement in your team, and then he gets those angles, but he will miss a tap-in, like the Leon game. That's where Raheem is not complete. It's because he'll go 1v1, dink the keeper and score. Next week, he goes 1v1, he fails to dink the keeper. So you're like, what the hell? Do you get my point? So he's frustrating, but he'll go on a run of 10 games where he'll start scoring bicycle kicks, he'll score outside the box, he'll dribble the whole team, sit them down on the floor, not make the keeper. Do you get what I mean? Like, he scores difficult goals, but the easy ones, when you're like, yes, he's through on goal, he freezes. I just don't get it. And that's what's frustrating. I think if Raheem was just more okay. The funny thing is, apparently his GA is also very high. But if you look at him with your eyes, if you say Raheem finished all those other chances he misses, he would actually be untouchable. That's how it is. Because don't forget, out of all the players Pep has coached, Raheem comes behind Messi as one of Pep's highest scorers. Can you imagine? But guys, you will be frustrated. You will see those Leon misses, and he did one against Wolves recently. He went through on goal, dribbled everybody, went 1-on-1 on the keeper. He paused, and he said, I think he was like saying he was waiting for Jesus, and
No,
then the keeper took the ball off his feet.
I think I'll be fine after watching Werner for 2 seasons
and Morata for 2 seasons.
I think I'll be fine. Me too.
Yeah,
he will be your best attacker. I can put money on that. He'll be your best attacker.
I'm used to it.
See, Patrick. After watching Timo Werner, that IWAF Intersport track winner.
Yeah,
after watching that guy, after watching Alvaro Morata, you see everything he said now, and after watching what I'm telling me, I will be patient to understand because this guy is a baller. He knows how to play football. You see those 2 guys I just mentioned right now. They need to come and play for Nigeria national team, Nasarawa United or Enyimba FC. That's where feed them. That's where they need to buy. Nigeria it's called MPFL, Nigeria Professional Football League. That's where they need to go and play. Alvaro Morata and Timo Werner. That is where feed them. That's what just pace, no brain. That's it. But this guy here can actually play football. He can play football. So if those misses, I won't even get angry. I will understand that okay. If this guy misses, he will get another chance that he will make up those misses. He will make it up with it. So I'll be fine.
Can I also say that, Abdullah, maybe you guys might actually get the best version of Raheem because Raheem might be the best version at City, but he was a bit chained. I don't know if you get what I mean. Because at City, Pep doesn't want you to dribble, nor does he want you to. He wants you in his positions. Because I don't know if you guys saw a game where Raheem was trying to keep the ball and started giving Matip nutmegs, and Matip was so pissed off, shouting at him that this is not football. This is embarrassing. You're not supposed to embarrass people like this. And then Pep, after the game, went straight to Raheem, and we've won, right? We've won the league. And he went to Raheem and started blasting him. He blasted him 4 times, saying, why are you dribbling people? Why are you embarrassing people? Why are you sitting them on the floor? You're not supposed to do that. We're here to be professionals. So maybe you guys might see the best Raheem who's able to dribble past people and not always just pass the ball. Because sometimes Raheem decides to take the game on the scruff of the neck, but you see Pep always gives out to him. Because according to Terry Henry, Pep doesn't want you to be flashy and fancy. That's why Pep, I think, and Sane never saw eye to eye. Because Sane used to take the ball from the middle of the pitch and start dribbling people. And Pep would go to Sane and start blasting him. So maybe you guys, believe it or not, as much as people think, Raheem's potential has been reached, maybe now Tuchel tell him, I'm not Pep. You don't have to always stand by the byline. You're free to do whatever. Because I have seen Raheem skin the whole Liverpool team. Remember the goal he scored against Sane scored? Raheem skinned them in the midfield. He just took the ball himself, dribbled past all of them, gave the ball to Sane. So that's what you might see. I think Tuchel right now just has to put faith in this guy. Tuchel called him. I think you guys might see the best Raheem. Yeah, he's unchanged now. Let's be honest. Even look at Gabriel Jesus. Trust me, you see a different Gabriel Jesus. Pep sort of chains players who are skilled. I don't know if I'm right. I'm not being a hater because some City fans will be like, when you're a City fan, back him. I think Pep, with skilled players, he chains you. The only player he didn't chain was Messi because I think he was he was incapable of chaining him. That's all I can say.
Left for the Yola. I don't want to talk too much. Let me mute.
It's your channel. You can't mute.
Pep. I rest my case on that. Pep. I rest my case. No comment on that. I rest my case on that.
All I can say is Gabriel Jesus and Raheem and out of the cage now, unchained. So you watch them. You watch the skills.
You mean they're free?
Oh my! I don't know. Now I see where you're taking it. Okay, let's
You know, I was waiting for you to say that. That was gonna come. Because he was saying change so many times. I was like waiting. When will Daniel say?
Ah man, that city plantation, bro. Ah.
Because I was speaking to the master. I was like, the way Pep plays is different than the way Thomas Tuchel play. Because Pep, you have to hold on to the possession of the ball every day when you play with Pep. Pep will tell you, I don't want it to be skipped. Just hold on to that ball, have possession. But Tuchel will tell you, quick, dynamic, clinical play. That's what Tuchel wants. Be fast, clinical, dynamic. I think Tuchel even allows his players to do whatever they want to do on the ball in terms of showcase your talent and do so many stuff. It's not like Pep where it's always very aggressive and rigid. And because I said it, when Odoi was when he first came in, when Odoi was, he brought on Odoi and they took him out and they asked him, why do you bring on? He said, Odoi did not do what I asked him to do. In which people were like, can you elaborate? He said, I told Odoi to run, I told him to be quick, and I told him to be dynamic. He did not do it, and I took him out. That is Thomas Tuchel. Because if you don't do what he wants, he will take you out. So the difference between him and Pep is because Pep will tell you, hold on to that ball. What Tuchel will tell you, I don't really care much about the ball. Just be dynamic, be quick.
You know, Abdullah, why I think he asked players to be dynamic. Because he has no clue how to create an attack.
I disagree with that. That's the bit. I don't know about that one. Look, I think I was listening to an interview he did where he was saying the players have freedom.
All these Man City fans just like continue. Let me not start with them.
Yeah,
like
look.
I have my revision.
Look, I think Pep is he's a fan of. Sorry, not Pep. Tuchel. Tuchel is a fan of Pep's style. They're not the same, but I think Tuchel still has things that he wants from his players. You know, he still has demands. You can't just go on the pitch and do whatever you want, but I think he'll give the players more freedom. Sometimes you need to figure things out on your own. He's not going to spoon feed you and tell you everything to do at every point in time, you know? And I think it makes a lot of sense to me, you know? The best coaches give you everything you need, and then you have to now do the rest. You know, use your initiative, use your football intelligence to figure the rest out. So I think that's what Tuchel's going to do with Sterling. Just, you know, show him the general idea of what they're trying to do, but then he's not going to be like regimented like Conte. You know, you have to stand here at this point so that when the ball comes to you, you won't be too far. You know, he wouldn't do things like that, but he will still expect Sterling to follow, you know, whatever tactic he's saying. But at the same time, he's not going to treat Sterling the way he treated Callum. He's not gonna take him off the pitch just because something isn't working or, you know, he doesn't like something going on. Because you have to realize that you can't treat everybody the same. This idea that you can treat everybody the same way is just false. You have to be partial because Sterling is a big money signing. He's going to be our highest paid player. Yeah. So the way he's going to tell Sterling something is not the same way he's going to tell Callum or anybody else. So I think, to be honest, like based on what I've heard, they've talked with each other. Hopefully, this isn't one of those cases where we're getting fooled by the journalists. We're getting misled. Because I've heard that, you know, he talks with Lukaku as well, right? He talks with Lukaku. They knew exactly what they were trying to do. So hopefully it's not one of those situations. But you know,
yeah. But I have a question for that.
Yeah, but Lukaku couldn't dribble. Okay.
No, but which Sterling do you prefer? The Liverpool Sterling, where he was not instructed to do anything, or the City Sterling?
That's a difficult question because
very difficult.
It's difficult because it's easy to say the Sterling from Liverpool because from City because he was more effective, he scored more goals. But there's something to be said about, you know, having individual you know, brilliance, just being able to entertain as well. Like this is at the end of the day, it's an entertainment situation. Like sports is you're supposed to entertain your audience. It's not just about the stats every time. I know modern day, you know, people always think about, how many goals, how many assists. It's not just about that. If you're the way football used to be, when I was watching football early on, like it's about you entertain the audience and then you also win. You know, it's a mix of those two things. So I don't want a situation where it's all about the goals, it's all about the stats, but you don't necessarily look too good on, you know, on the eye. And I also don't want a situation where all you're doing is just dribbling everybody, trying to do like, I don't know, park football. So I think there's a balance somewhere between those two.
Yeah, that's true. But like, I always bring up when this happens, I always bring up Luis Diaz, because that guy like does things that it looks like he's doing a lot of things, but in the end, like he doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
So that's my favorite Sterling also at Chelsea.
Yeah, because
same as Grealish as well. He actually looks like he's doing something, but he's not doing anything. So,
but Casey, if you look at the way Luis Diaz play and the way Raheem Sterling play, they're a little bit different way they play. Because if you look at the way Klopp plays, it's different than the way Pep Guardiola plays, and it's difficult because the way Tuchel wants the players.
I think we're buying his. I think for me, I feel like we're buying his dream. Not his performance or
your mic is a little bit coming
as far as I'm concerned, I actually like.
Kim Black, your mic
Can
is
you hear
coming
me?
up. Your mic is going off and coming out. We don't know. I don't know what's going on. Yeah. So like I was saying, Casey, because the Raheem of Liverpool is different than the Raheem Sterling of Man City, because like what Patrick was saying, Pep doesn't like flashy football. He just wants you to keep hold of the ball and keep on possession. And Raheem Sterling is someone that is skillful. He wants to dribble, he wants to showcase talent. And that's why I'm saying Tuchel will give him that chance to do it, because Tuchel will tell you, as long as you know what you're doing on the pitch, make sure you kind of, on the final third, make your decision as fast as quick.
Yeah, but you see what Eric just said. Eric said something which has just, Eric has just said something that has just clicked something in my head. I think Pep just wanted to make him effective, because Raheem used to dribble when he was with Pellegrini at City, like at Liverpool, and then he couldn't do no assist, nothing. Like he could dribble for no reason and just fall down. Do you get what I mean? So maybe Pep saw that and said, stop wasting time. But I know he went a bit far. Pep goes a bit over far. But I think you guys need to make him effective, because I think they give him also over freedom where he just dribbles for no reason. Trust me, even like Luis Diaz, I was arguing with a Liverpool fan. I was like, man, Mane is more effective than Diaz. Diaz would dribble and then stop outside the box, pass it back. Like, what's the point of looking great with dribbles? Do you know what I mean, Abdullah? You guys need an effective player. You don't need a dribble merchant. Yes, we'll see how Tuchel balances. Maybe if he balances him, that you have the freedom to drop players to the floor, but I also want you to be effective once you get into the box. That will be the complete Raheem. And right now he's 27 years old. This can be the prime of his years. That's what I'm saying. If you guys unlock him, if Tuchel manages to unlock the Raheem I'm looking at, trust me, there was a time in 17, 18, 20 where when he's through on goal, he would not make keepers. He would dink it over. He would score from outside. He wasn't missing. And people were like, what the hell has Pep fed this kid? But if you get that Raheem, you're cooking. But if you get the Raheem of 2021, 2022, I beg you will ask for receipts. You'll be like,
No, but this is where but hold on. But this is where the importance of a striker comes in, right? In 17-18, I think Aguero had his like best season, yeah. So that's when Sterling was also at his peak.
Yeah, he was with Aguero, and it was him, Sonny, Aguero.
Yep, yeah.
Yeah, I think Casey, I think Luke will help also.
I'm going to bed. See you, man. I'm going to bed.
Well, but thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. Casey, because I think this will also help also, because if Tuchel play Kai Havertz more in terms of linking up Kai Havertz together and maybe another wingers together with him, without flowing, not standing, just kind of changing of position in terms of being fluid in the box. I think the way Aguero and Raheem Sterling were playing 2017, we could see that kind of scenario where it could happen. Because I've seen Tuchel wants to play. He wants the striker to be more fluid, not just standing one place. He wants them to combine together with their opposition in terms of his midfielder, his attacker, and also combine together and make sure they're more dynamic and quick when they get the ball.
I'm not sure like Havertz works as a false nine, because he just has like those stretch of games where you score like 2-3 goals and then push.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure that this strategy of like Sterling, Havertz, or Mount, whoever your other winger, will work. Because Havertz has false nine. I'm not sold on him.
So Daniel, you want to say something?
No, I'm kind of zoned out. I'm kind of over Chelsea right now.
Look, I just want to say one thing. People need to stop focusing on Havertz. Honestly, it's a bit it's getting weird now. I don't know why people are so obsessed with this guy.
Leave my boy alone.
Yeah, leave Havertz alone. I think he needs some kind of a different option. I don't think we can play with Havertz every time. So I don't know who we're gonna get. Maybe we can hire, Broya can get into the squad, but we need somebody else there. Yeah, we can't win. We can't rely on Havertz for the rest of the season in that position. He's not a striker. I keep saying it. He's like a second striker. He's like a false nine kind of player. I think that is what I think he is. I don't think we can say he's the number 9 for the future. Like that's never what I saw him as. So
I like to compare him to Griezmann. He's kind of like that.
yeah, he's like a Griezmann. Yeah. Muller. Obviously,
Muller, Muller, come on.
Nowhere near Muller.
Yeah.
But Muller actually scores a lot of goals as well. But in terms of the position, that is what I'm assuming that would be what he should be doing.
Yeah. That's why Bayern wanted him in 2019, 2020 before COVID hit, because I think they wanted him as a Muller replacement at that.
Muller replacement. That was when Hansi Flick have to leave the club because he was
100%,
pissed off. Yeah, he was pissed off that they didn't get Kai Havertz. He was very mad at the Sporting director.
And he's building Germany team also around Kai.
Yeah. Exactly. He's building that team around Kai Havertz. Yeah, exactly.
I think Kai Havertz is just perfect for Tuchel's system. I think if we have,
and I think the modern football right now, not most of the team plays number 9. They play more as a false 9. So maybe Madrid played with Benzema, Bayern Munich with Lewandowski, and who again? Not really that team play with a vocal number 9 though. So the modern game right now is being played with a false 9. So
no, but even with Benzema and Lewandowski, right? They're actually very good. But they can play as a false 9 also, because
as a false 9, yeah.
Then come to the midfield, yeah.
Yeah.
I think they are just I think they are just false 9 naturally, but they get to the end of the ball. Like, the way their movement is like on the ball, they are like playing as false 9, but before then they're the striker position again, and same as Benzema. If you see him just touching the ball all over the pitch, you will not think he's a striker, but before he gets to the end of a cross, striker position. So I think it's just the instinct of the striker and the technical ability of the false 9. Kind of, they are not like a striker like them Tamiba, Osimhen, and all this. It's a Roy type of striker. No, they are more like the Aguero.
Okay, I want to ask before we run up. I want to ask Daniel something. Daniel, a question to you: if you have to choose between Heung-min Son and Raheem Sterling, who do you choose?
For Chelsea or just in general?
Yeah, for Chelsea.
I don't think the answer changes. I'd take Son.
You think Son ahead of Sterling?
Yeah.
Wow. Why not? Why Son? Is it because of the space and everything, or just because he prefers Son?
No, I think I like that profile of player better. Sterling has his advantages, like he's younger, he's coming from a better team, all of that. But Son, I just think he's a more lethal, potent player. Like if he gets a chance, I trust him to finish it more than Sterling. So, yeah, it's that.
Fair enough. Eric, Son, Heung-min Son, and Raheem Sterling. Who do you choose if one of them in Chelsea?
Yeah, I have to go with Sterling because for me, it's obvious why you would want to get Son. Better, he's more clinical. I think that's fair to say. At least recently, anyway. I don't think he hasn't scored 100 goals yet, but I think based on what he's done for Spurs, he's more clinical. I really understand. Yeah, obviously he's a quality player. Fantastic season last season. But I don't know about Yeah, there's something called I don't know, maybe I'm being harsh, but I think, can he make the step up? Can he step up to a higher level and be in a situation where he's an important player for a team that is expected to win trophies? I don't know if he can do that. Maybe he can, but
We're gonna find out this season.
yeah, we're gonna
I
find.
just saw the, I
Well,
just saw the start now under
I,
Pep Guardiola. With the three players that have scored 100 goals plus: Raheem Sterling, Lionel Messi, and Sergio Aguero.
I mean, you said that we're gonna see it, which is fair, but at the same time, do Spurs have that expectation as a club? I don't know if they do. Maybe the fans do. Some fans, especially after the summer they've had. But are they actually expected to win trophies? Normally, I don't know if they are. So we'll see though. I think Conte is very demanding, so Conte will not take nonsense. And to be fair, not Sterling, Son wouldn't. I don't think there's any problems there. Son will be perfect for what Conte wants. So hopefully they don't win anything, but they might. They might just win a trophy next season. Hopefully not.
Casey, my son or Raheem Sterling? Who do you choose?
I gotta go, guys. Peace.
All right,
Son, I
thank
think
you.
Son.
Son.
Yeah.
Why do you choose Son? Do you think Son is more
Clinical,
in terms of
yeah. Clinical.
Fair enough.
Because the
In Black.
dribbling part, yeah.
Go ahead.
Dribbling you can get with who else you have? No, I think you can actually get some dribbling with Reece James also if you play him as a wing back.
Yeah.
So you can get the space from there, and if he just passes the ball to Son will score it.
Okay. That's fair enough. So King Black, Sterling or Son?
You can hear me now?
Okay, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I would rather have them both in the team because to choose between them is quite difficult. Because if I'm thinking of productivity, there's no way I will even choose Sterling. Like this guy is ridiculously clinical. It's not just it's more clinical than Kane. That's how it's crazy. This guy with his left foot and his right foot in front of the keeper, like if he doesn't score, he's hitting post or hitting like this guy knows how to bury a chance. He has scored mad goals. He doesn't just kick the ball with the hope of scoring. It's like he knows how to play the ball. Like, he's good, and he can dribble as well. So like me, I'd rather have them both. But if I'm to choose one, I might have to take Son Heung-min. I might have to because it's the way he combines, the way he run off defenders, and the clinical as well. If you replace Timo Werner with Son Heung-min right now, I think we'll compete for the because they will go in that team. There's no way. You know where I played Son was like towards the end of the season. I think he had like 2 goals less than Salah, and they just one game to go. Bro, you need to watch that Tottenham game. This guy could have scored like 4 to 5 goals in that game. Like from outside the box, he was just trying 25 dollars. He was just doing it over and over, and he ended up scoring like 2 goals to match 23 goals as well. It's not easy without penalties. 23 goals. Good.
Yeah, without penalties. So fair enough, guys. Thank you for people joining. Come to the end of the show, guys. Guys, like that vid, smash the like button, guys. Like the vid, smash that like button, guys. I sincerely appreciate everybody that tuned in today. I'm so happy. Like Raheem Sterling is officially joining Chelsea, so I'm happy. Finally, we can move on in terms of other transfers and everything. And also, when we have a transfer that is being breaking out, I will surely let you guys know. We'll do that stream tomorrow, but I don't know what we're gonna talk about tomorrow. I don't know yet, but possibly I'll think about it today or tonight or tomorrow morning if what we're gonna talk about. But guys, I appreciate you guys for coming in, for tuning in to guys. I sincerely appreciate it. Like the vid, smash that like button, guys. Have a blessed night and have a blessed day. Peace out, guys, and God bless. Stay safe. Peace.